The Avengers are Earth's mightiest heroes, Earth's first line of defense against a variety of villainy in the Marvel Universe. And there are a lot of them. There are a lot of people in the history of Marvel Comics who have been able to call themselves Avengers. And what we are here to do today is to let you know officially who the greatest Avengers of all time are through the best metric to determine this kind of thing, a tier list.
I thought we were going to do fisticuffs.
That could have been okay for me, but I don't want to punch my screen.
Oh, yeah, the screen, the internet part. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the issue. That being said, to have this conversation, and if you've seen our tier list before, you know how they go, you know how this is probably going to be. So we're friends now, we're teammates now. We'll see where we end up on the other side of this, and it's really going to depend on where Thor ends up. But that being said,
Oh, interesting.
have this conversation. We have Marco,
Celsius.
Tyler,
Pals assemble. No, I don't have the energy for that
That's
right
pretty
now.
good.
No, I don't have the energy for it. Sorry.
Pals assemble.
There we go. Marco, who's still sick, has the energy for it.
Got my coffee.
and I'm Sean. Thank you for being here. Whether you are live or in the future, smash that like button if you enjoy what we do.
Smash.
Pals assemble!
Whoa,
There it
Sean has
is.
the energy.
There we go. There we go. Let's get the goal going in the chat here for the GOAT game.
Ooh, double game day.
Double game day.
Yeah, double gamed up.
Hell yeah.
While that happens, entertain me starting off strong. 5 Comics Pals gifted memberships. Got Peak Exposure, David M. Doria, User MVA, Sentinel Cutie, and MZ Abrahams. Thank you so much and enjoy that membership. Gets you some early access to some videos.
Indeed.
Sentinel cutie. What's going on there?
Shout out there. Sentinel Cutie, send through some emojis.
It might be Sentinel QTE 666. Is there a
No.
quick time event with the Sentinel that I missed out on?
The 666 part is kind of freaking me out a little
That's
bit.
Bolivar Trask's burner account.
So, just to establish a couple things before we get going, first of all, this is official.
Yeah.
So, if you don't like the result of the tier list, it means that you are wrong, not us.
That's your fault.
Yes, that's number one. Number two, we have a tendency to be verbose. So, what's going to happen is there's going to be a 45-second timer.
Oh.
That is the allotted time for any argument about any character.
Per person?
Per character, like for us.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
boy. All right.
Unless you want it to be a minute, but that's as long as we're going to go.
No, because just a little backstory. I had to cull my list down last night. I was up till 3 a.m. Literally had every Avenger on the list.
Oh, my God.
Then I realized we were in the 200 range.
Oof. Big
Oh,
oof.
my God.
So what we just ran through was the pared down.
Oh,
Tyler.
yeah.
Well, I guess technically we are not ranking all of the
Yeah.
Avengers, but if we were, we would be here all day.
Any Jonas fans out there? Jonas is not on the list. I apologize.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yo, Z Flair calling me out immediately. Mark using his 45 seconds to rapidly Google 60% of the team. Hey now, Google is open on the side. You can't see it.
I like how probably some of the only ones that Marco would know, like the Young Avengers, not on the list. Sorry.
Thank
Consider
God.
them a separate team.
Just the big hits.
Super chats are open, and we've got 2 to kick us off already. By the way, thank you, Entertain Me, so much for the gifted memberships. The Game Master with the $4.99. I just know this is going to be good. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you've already judged it good. Matt Fisher with the $4.99 says, good morning. If Black Knight, Warbird, Living Lightning, Firebird, and Stingray aren't counted, I shall give $12 to Solomonster. Learning Tree.
Okay, so good
Run those
news.
back.
Most of those people are on the list. Most. I think Living Lightning didn't make the cut. But.
Damn,
Well,
dude.
our living lightning, Peter, the living lightning, is in the chat. Says, "Yo, pals, what's up? Good to see you. I'm glad everybody could make it today. Hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you did not, that's okay. Life goes on. We're here today. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Should we just
Avengers tier list.
go right to the number one, the first
Number
one?
one, Nick
Yeah.
Jonas.
No,
Who's
he's not
Nick
on the
Jonas?
list. Okay,
Who
he's
the
not on the
fuck is
list.
that?
Jonas, I think, is like a Vision clone or something. I don't know. Black Knight. Black Knight's number one.
Oh,
Interesting.
Dane Whitman.
I'm a C out the gate.
C out the gate, right in the middle. So I will say we have S, A, B, C, D, F, which I have F for, like, that's a bad Avenger. And then who is like an extra tier. It's just like, who the fuck was on there? There probably won't be as many on there as there could have been, but there will be some. So Black Knight SC. I kind of, yeah, Black Knight reads to me like 90s Avenger. You know, like he was a mainstay, but not something I really want to read too much about, and more of a Wikipedia guy for me, but has potential.
I'm happy with that C.
Yeah, me too.
There was the last mini was a 5-issue. I'm trying to remember who it was by. That was good. That was fun. That's the extent.
That was
of
good,
which-
but it wasn't really an Avengers book. That's the thing.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it was his own thing. But the extent to which that character has appeared recently, so
I forgot how
C
good
feels
that book
comfortable.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just curious how we managed to run through half the timer about Black fucking Knight.
I think he's really rad, and I hope they do more with him. But I think because the MCU kind of fumbled him because he was in the movie that fumbled, I don't expect much. Let's talk about Black Panther.
A tier.
Okay, not S.
No. I don't think that there really should be a high degree of S tier characters. And to me, as far as the Avengers, there's wiggle room for 4 to 5. And Black Panther is not one of them to me.
And Black Panther's really only been like a mainstay Avenger recently.
Mainstay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with A too. A fits me because he's led the team literally. You kind of have to be A tier to be a leader.
Are we giving in any of these situations movie additional credentials?
No,
I'm not.
616.
616. Okay.
Fuck the
okay.
MCU.
Then I'm good with A.
Okay. All right, let's go with another Black Widow. That sounded.
Wow.
I meant because it's the third Black. Never mind. All right.
I would say for Black Widow, I'm giving her A tier as well. She is a cornerstone Avenger. And I don't think that just because of the movie, I feel like she can play a role in the Avengers that a lot of other characters cannot. And I enjoy her when she is on the team.
On team and off team. She does good stuff either way, and I think that to me adds credential. You can carry your own book as a Avenger member or solo title. So, A.
Yeah, it's funny because like Black Widow hasn't really been relevant to Avengers in comics for a while. Like most of the Black Widow Avenger stuff is stuff that like is before my time. But you can't really deny how important she is.
Longevity.
Blade.
D tier.
D. Why?
D.
You have a reason?
D out the gate. Feels like a character that doesn't even shouldn't belong on the Avengers, whether or
Wow.
not he's been there. Just different ecosystem. It's like saying John Constantine on the Justice League. It's happened, sure, but don't fit.
You say get back to Midnight Suns.
Get out of here.
It's a weird one. He's led the team, so I feel like that has to give him some level of point. But I don't think of Blade as an Avenger literally at all. I want to put him in C.
Yeah,
Because
that's
of
where I
that?
feel. Yeah, because he only has like it's only the Jason Aaron run, and even then, everyone was like a co-chair. He wasn't like a full-on leader.
Yeah, that's the timer on Blade.
All right, that's 2 C's. So,
All right, fair enough.
Cannonball.
What?
F.
Um, yeah, I mean he was pretty cool during the Jonathan Hickman run, but F
F. You think
as
he was
an
a bad
Avenger.
Avenger? You think he was actively bad for the team?
All right, fair enough. D then.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking F is.
Okay,
F is
that's-
like, I was like, well, there's a guy on the list who belongs in F specifically. It might just be his tier.
You're weighing the team down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Or
fair.
like, it's just like, I never want to see that guy again.
Sure.
Like,
Oh,
Cannonball.
in that case, there I see an F right
Coming
now.
up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Cannonball is D. That's fair. What about 3D Man, also known as Triathlon?
Oh my god,
Who?
dude.
He has the strength and abilities of 3 men, Marco.
Amazing.
I'm not even joking. He's.
Who? I know him, but who?
I like 3D Man, but he belongs in the Who. You're right. Even like
Delroy?
his power set is like just bonkers.
Delroy Garrett.
Yeah, there's some really fun stuff. I mean, they haven't really touched them in a while, but the most recent was probably like Avengers: The Initiative into like Skrull Kill Crew. But like you're talking, what was Secret Invasion? 12 years ago at this point, Sean?
No, that's Secret Invasion was almost 20 years ago. So that was like 2000.
Holy shit.
No. I hate that. All right, but yeah, that's 3D Man. All right, Ant-Man, Scott Lang.
Oh,
Scott Lang, C.
C?
interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
He's not Hank Pym.
he's B though.
I would put him at B. Yeah.
He was the heart of the team for a good time. Like right before Disassembled and into Disassemble where he gets fucking murked.
And then what?
And then, yeah, I guess he hasn't really been used as an Avenger.
He was in the Secret Avengers.
Yeah. Well,
But
that was Eric O'Grady, I think,
oh, you're right. Oh my god, even worse. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Eric O'Grady. Yeah,
who I had to take off the list. Yeah, he's not on the list anymore.
come on. He's C.
I don't think he's Blade.
Well, Baby Blade is too fucking high.
That's what I said. I said D out the gate for Blade.
I
I'll say
agree
that.
with you now. I'm with you now.
Now,
We'll have to revisit that.
What if we do Blade D and then Scott Lang C?
I'm with that.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine with me. I want to put Blade
Down there.
above Cannonball though.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Ares. Ares is a weird one because I think he's rad as hell. But like, what was he really there for besides muscle?
D.
D. Wow, you're being harsh on these.
He's he's hardly an Avenger.
I mean, he was so hardly an Avenger. Russell Dauterman didn't even put him on the cover for 800, and had to redraw him in.
Isn't he a bad guy too?
What's up?
Isn't he a bad guy to start? Ares?
He's a god of war, so he just likes war. So if you think war is bad, then yeah. Yeah, let's put him in D. D. Hank McCoy,
Oh, damn.
Beast.
A because I like him.
I think he's a B.
I definitely think he's a B. He had his time in the sun as an Avenger.
Yeah.
He was a good addition. He actually has roots in the team, like his relationship with Wonder Man.
Yep.
So yeah.
And
makes him a
he was
B?
also in Ellis's Secret Avengers too, during the Marco Djurjevic connecting variant era. Sean.
Ooh.
Yeah. I just can't see A tier characters being ones that are largely irrelevant in the last couple of decades, because this is when the Avengers have been massive.
Wait, did we say Scott Lang was at B or C?
C.
Oh, whoops. That's my bad. I put him to B. Someone's like, I like how Tyler snuck him into B. I'm like, did I? Oops.
Zenith Flare A because Marco knows who he is.
Okay.
Yo, chat's saying A.
For Beast,
We might have some
No,
old heads in there though. But
it's Lucas Hallner spamming.
put him in timeout. All right, Carol Danvers, and no, Matt Fisher. I did not put her as Warbird. She is Captain Marvel. I'm not dead naming her.
A.
Yeah, that's an easy A.
Yeah, that's an A. Yeah.
Yeah, even before she was Captain Marvel, I think she was an A. Like as
Yes.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
And I think we have our first S with our second captain with Captain America.
Let's go. S tier.
There's no
Easy.
question about that.
SS tier, dude.
Yes. He
Like,
is the Avenger.
I agree. I think there's probably 3 or 4 that open S tier. But Cap is kind of like his own tier. I should have made a Cap tier.
The interesting part will be organizing the S tier.
Well, he's at the top of S.
Yeah, he's number 1 with a bullet. Like there's no question about
Easily.
it. More of a technicality on this list. Daredevil.
He said no. D.
He joins later on.
No, he said no to the
I think he
Avengers.
joins. Is it Hickman's run, Sean? Avengers World.
Maybe.
He does eventually join the team, but it's
Avengers
for a fart of a time.
I really want him in F.
I agree. He said, "Fuck you. I care too much about my secret identity. I'm not joining your team the first time."
Actually, that's a good point. And then you put him on the Batman Inc. equivalent of an Avengers team.
That's actually accurate for what Avengers World was. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
All
in the
right,
name, dude.
Daredevil. Oh, first F, which hurts, but for this list, it makes sense. Darkhawk.
Man, Darkhawk's cool,
Darkhawk is cool.
but he's a D.
At best.
At best, he's a D. I'm gonna not put him in
don't-
F because he's cool.
I think Darkhawk, like, what did he do as an Avenger is my question, which is why I'm thinking maybe even F.
I would love to put him in F.
Let's do it then, Sean. I love Darkhawk, but he's kind of a lone gunman for me. And I think something that was this who you were looking at, Sean? Deadpool.
Yep. Fuck him.
Fuck
Oh,
him in
dude,
F.
he's a B.
But stop.
B.
He's a B. Are you kidding me?
You're a B.
Whoa. Yeah, as an Avenger, dude.
B
yes,
for bugging. What the hell,
He plays
dude?
he plays the role. He plays the
He plays the
outside
role,
wacky,
Sean. He plays the
Okay.
role.
the
Okay.
outside wacky character that fits inside of a team dynamic. That's just perfect for an Avengers team. It brings levity.
And what Avengers teams has Deadpool been a part of, Marco?
Surely he's been on the
Go ahead.
the Avengers
Uh-huh.
like Detroit or something.
Right.
Surely.
Right.
Surely.
Let's F tier that fucker.
I'm with you, Sean. Outvoted.
Has he not been on a meaningful Avengers team?
He was on the Uncanny Avengers, which was super cool,
Yeah.
but no,
And,
like
that was it during Remenders? No, it was
that was
Jared,
Remender's run. I'm pretty sure.
He was in Jerry Duggan's as well. He's kind of a mainstay Uncanny Avenger. But is that really Avengers? Allegedly, according to Marvel. Doctor Strange. That's a kind of a tricky one.
I like Doctor Strange on the Avengers.
Me too.
But I don't think of him as a core piece.
He's a
I would say
Bendis
B.
guy.
Yeah, I'd say B because I feel like A is those that aren't S tier because of either longevity, legacy, or like they're meaningful in that way. But yeah, B.
B for Doctor Strange.
That feels
I was
good.
thinking C, but we could do B.
C.
There's 2 B's. I'm outvoted. Echo.
What?
F.
Honestly, she
What?
should be who in this list.
Yeah.
No,
Frankly.
oh no, she had a longer tenure in Aaron's run when she was Phoenix, which explains why
Oh.
Sean wants the F. Yeah,
Oh God, I hate that.
Echo is Phoenix, dude.
Sad.
so is Howard the Duck for a page.
That one I know, and that one somehow makes more sense.
Yeah, she was Ronin CW. Yes.
Yeah, she was
Oh, yeah, that's
Ronin.
right.
Yeah,
That was
you just
cool.
read the book, Marco, which you can check out on our YouTube.
That was cool.
So we're doing F or who?
Huh?
To me personally, I want to say who really badly.
All right, then we're saying who, because Marco literally just said who.
Eh?
So that counts. The who is also there because if it confuses Marco, then that counts.
Yeah.
Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider.
Oh,
So he's kind of in that same category as Blade, where like there's only one run really, but he was POV guy. He was in pretty much every issue of that run.
See, I want to say C for him, but that feels ridiculous
I
considering the
know.
person who led the team is a tier below, and they have similar like tenure.
To be fair, a lot of people led the team in that run.
I
I'd put him in. You're putting him in C because he's like cool and like a fun character.
Yeah, and he's Ghost Rider, but that's
S-
not fair.
Super Job says he did ride a Celestial.
That's pretty cool.
That is rad, actually.
CW Gordon hated every single issue of that run.
I
And you read
wasn't-
all
I-
of them. That's a true comic fan right there.
Oh my god! Wait, did you really read them all? He said he hated every issue that he read. Don't tell me you read it all.
He said in every issue of that run, and I hated every issue of it I read. Yep.
Oh, all right.
I
Well,
like that run.
what do you want to say?
D.
I
D
think
under
D.
Blade.
I think D.
Yeah.
Put him under Blade. Put him right
Okay.
behind his team leader.
Interesting one here. Hank Pym.
A. I'll go hard for Hank Pym, dude. I
Oh,
love
hey.
Hank Pym.
A, huh?
Absolutely.
Founding
Not
Avenger.
S.
Oh, he's not S. No, he's not. He at least drops a tier for the domestic abuse.
Oh, true.
But I think A fits for me. He's a founding Avenger. He's been there persistently, and even if he's not there, the echoes of him always exist there.
No, Echo's in who?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm
He's
cool.
gotta
with A.
be A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's A. Havoc,
Oh, my boy.
another leader of the Avengers.
That's a. Ooh, I love him, but he's a C.
That's where my mind went. Was
Okay.
C.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. He was a leader. Man, I like Havoc a lot. Havoc's just
so
rad
rad.
as hell. And
just
then
a cool
Uncanny
dude.
Avengers run, man, with him, and that shit's good. See, that feels weird seeing Havoc that high up on an Avengers list, but that makes sense. I'm fine with that. Hawkeye, Clint Barton. Is Kate on the? Did I forget to take Kate off this list? Yeah, Kate's still on the list. Whatever.
That's fine. To me, he's A. Or B.
Okay. This is where part of me thinks he could be S.
You're outside of your mind.
I think part of me
No.
thinks he could be S.
That part of you is nuts.
Over Hank?
Yeah. Yeah, over everyone in A tier. I think if anything, he's top of A tier.
Top of A tier, sure, but
He ain't no ass, bro.
That might be a little biased for my part.
A little.
might.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right, so A, can we agree to top of A?
I could agree
Sure.
with
Okay. All right, I'm fine with that. Now another S tier, Hellcat. Patsy Walker.
that. Ooh, just for the name alone, that's like a D.
Why? For her real name or her code name?
For her real name, it just feels like a nice like old pulp character. Like
That's
and that
literally
already
what she is.
but that just brings baggage with it. So
Oh wow!
that
He
goes
said, I don't
to
need
D.
that Archie baggage in my soups.
Exactly.
I want her an F, but
What?
that feels a little harsh, so I would say D.
Pretty prominent member of West Coast Avengers.
They suck.
No, West Coast Avengers is rad, dude.
They suck.
Wow.
Hating on the West Coast.
Sean, she's
You're right.
redhead. She's a redhead.
I love that for her.
Okay, so C. D. All right, I'm fine with D. Hercules.
I've heard of him. F tier.
F.
Wow. Okay, I'm trying to think of his Avengers tenure. Dan Slott's Mighty. That's the most recent one, I think. Yeah, sure.
Terrible.
Danny Rand, Iron Fist.
I don't really think of him as an Avenger.
He's like
he
a
was
new
cool.
Avenger.
Yeah, he was fine during the new Avengers. I would say C or
Oh, Sean, I think you pissed people off about the West Coast Avengers slander.
no, fuck all of them.
We'll get to
Double
more of them
down.
later. We'll get to more of them. Iron Fist is going in. I think he's a D.
Oh shit! I was gonna give him a B. All right.
Why B?
I just cool.
D works for me. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Iron Man, S. There's not much discussion there.
I
Yeah.
think he has to be an S. Yes.
Yeah.
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 Come on now.
Jack of Hearts. Kind of
Uh,
more notable being dead than being active. To the point where he was like the Avengers' Uncle Ben for a while.
I know him in Death Only. That's an F.
Oh, he's great in Rainbow Rawls She-Hulk run. He's phenomenal in that.
That ain't Avengers.
I know, I know.
Throw that fucker in F.
He's
All right.
literally dead to me.
Man, damn. All right, a weird addition, Jarvis.
Who?
Jarvis.
Jarvis is kind of important. I think he's like either a C or B.
But he ain't an Avenger.
He is actively an Avenger. He has an Avengers ID card.
Nah, dude. He's a Who. He's a Who purely
He's
because
not a Who.
He's the butler.
Wow, Marco said he doesn't care about the help. Jeez.
He's the butler.
I gotta go with F tier because that man ain't doing jack shit.
But he's important to the team. The team doesn't work without him most of the
It
time.
definitely does.
Like the team morale, maybe, but also like he warms up their coffee. You know, he makes biscuits.
How many unsuccessful missions have the Avengers had because Jarvis wasn't there to hit them with the tea and crumpets? Like,
We wouldn't know.
Come
He
on.
wasn't there. Could have done
Exactly.
They've won the day every day, Jarvis or no.
better. She tells us Marco the type of guy to never tip the waiter.
I overtip. Thank you very much because I feel socially pressured.
If we were doing
Hold
a
on.
Batman family tier list, and it was, I would put Alfred in F because Alfred can't fucking help you.
Wow, that's fucked.
But I would argue Alfred helps more than Jarvis does because at least Alfred's sort of the man in the chair on occasion. Get this fucker an F.
I like how we just glanced over the fact that Marco only tips because of society's pressure.
No,
I'm
I,
the same way.
I overtip because of society pressure. I would tip
Yes.
at a nominal rate were it not the other way. Were
So-
it the other way.
You're saying
could-
F for Jarvis?
Yes.
Sean, what are you
Chris
saying?
Gordy says Jarvis had saved the Avengers multiple times.
Yeah.
Show me the comic book
You
where
can
he
literally
saved them.
Google Jarvis Saves Avengers. There's a pretty famous cover.
Show me. Shu Patel says, Sean, have you not read Injustice or Deceased? Why would I read them? This is a Marvel podcast.
Oh, you just brought up Alfred.
Oh, shit.
He's kind of important there. He's important in DC Vampires too. He's Green Lantern.
Oh, I have it here. He saves the Avengers. Dr. Banner, he gives him tea. He's like tea? He says, thank you.
Saved him.
So I think he saved him, dude.
Gordy,
I'm cool with. My gut says C, but I think I'm in the minority here.
I would concede to a D. That's as high as I'm willing to go on the help.
All right. Jeez. Okay. All right. Let's go to Jessica Jones then.
Oh my God, she's a D.
We have so many in D.
Well, listen,
I think-
you pick the characters.
I feel like that's
Marvel
where
picked the
it,
characters. That's where I think she could.
yeah, definitely under Havoc.
I think C. My gut says C. For
Why?
Because she was Jewel. Jewel was an Avenger through and through for a while.
No, she wasn't.
No, you know what? F.
What? All right, I'll put her in.
Yeah,
D.
like
I
other
know
than
her-
liking her, what she's not an Avenger.
I know her more for not being an Avenger.
All the stuff she did as an Avenger didn't happen in books that we read. So to me, actually, she should be an F.
You know what? That was the best argument so far. So I'm putting
Yeah.
her right above Daredevil. Kate Bishop.
I mean, C, because if we're talking about like all Avengers,
Yeah.
she's a pretty relevant young Avenger. I really like her as a character. She's Hawkeye, but a woman. I don't know.
She's the only young Avenger to really break out of the Young Avengers thing as an Avenger herself
Yeah.
properly. And she was actually part of that Avengers team during Blood Hunt, which was a fucking rad arc. I'm cool with C. Yeah, probably like a low C, but a C works.
Cool with that.
Luke Cage.
Oh, he was rad in the new Avengers. B.
I'm with you. Luke Cage, I B for me.
He's
Yeah,
there with
that
with
sounds about right.
Beast,
Yeah.
with Doctor Strange. I like that.
Super Chop saying Kate Bishop is partly responsible for Jeff the Land Shark. F.
Whoa!
Yikes.
You don't like Jeff the Land Shark? What the fuck does that mean?
Name and address, please.
Yeah, also,
How dare
MODOK created Jeff. Let's be real. Who did not make the list, by the way. Machine Man.
Who?
Exactly.
That's rude. I love Machine Man, but he is kind of a Who character. Great Kirby creation.
Wait, was that the one? Oh, there was that one issue of X-Men or something that he was like prominent in.
Are you thinking
there
of
was a
Danger?
no. There was a book we read where it was like on Pals Pools. I have a vivid memory of Machine Man. I googled
Machine
this
Man?
character again. Yeah.
I don't remember him being on an X-Men book.
Me neither.
Manifold.
D.
He's a utility character.
He's a plot point. He's like a...
Yeah. I would say F, frankly.
That's fine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Miles.
He's like a Quinjet.
Oh,
but in human
jeez. Rude. Miles Morales.
He's not an Avenger. I mean, he probably
is.
literally is, but like he's not.
All new, all different.
Yeah.
C.
For what?
Cool. He's cool.
Saves the day.
The fuck do
They
you mean he
all do,
saves the day?
Marco.
D.
D makes sense to me. Mockingbird.
Oh, that's tough.
I want to
of.
say she might be in the C tier.
That's where my mind went.
Yeah, like
immediately.
most of her stuff is Avenger stuff.
I think she's a C.
Bobby Moore.
Marco
Honestly,
can't speak to this.
yeah, she's a Who from. And Marco's googling her right now.
Who's Mockingbird? who's Mockingbird? Without Google.
I'm responding to Electric, so he replied to my
Sure, yeah.
question. He said Machine Man was in Earth X.
Dial So Serious says, y'all woke up this morning and chose violence. Listen, first of all, you said I'm a 90s person. What does that mean? I am a 90s person, but what does that mean? Second of all, this ain't violence. This is the order. This is business. This is an official tier list.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you're wrong.
Well, Marvel sanctioned us for this officially.
They called
Yes.
Yeah.
CB Sobolski was on my phone. He has my jack, and he told me, you guys are the
Oh, you got a
official,
phone
the
call?
only ones. I did.
I got a fedora left at my front door saying you've been chosen with like Brevoort signed off on it. All right, Mockingbird, we're at C, right? That's what we're
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna put her above Black Knight.
I don't got those nameplates, CW Gordon. Haven't figured that one out yet.
Moondragon.
Who?
Nah, come on.
Really? I like
She's
Moondragon.
like D. I mean, I like her too, but this is an Avengers tier list. It's official.
You put her in D over F or Who?
I mean, I would be down for F.
I think she's in a Who.
Fair.
Yo, this Cassandra Nova ass girl.
Moondragon's rad, dude.
She is. I'll go as low as you will. You
I
want her
said
in
who?
Who?
I said who, dude.
Sounds good.
She was kind of bait for Who for Marco, honestly. I gotta fill out that tier. Moon Knight.
Oh.
Pretty prominent West Coast Avenger.
Yeah, but we established they suck.
No, they're so cool.
You established they suck.
I mean, I would be fine with a D.
My gut
personally.
says C. You got the West Coast, which he's pretty prominent in, and he was also in multiple iterations of Secret Avengers.
Who's in C?
That's true.
Like
Havoc?
him being with like Kate Bishop and Black Knight, that feels right to me. Like, because I can picture him as an Avenger. Like Cannonball, it's like, ooh, blanky, you miss it, and he's an Avenger. Same for all these other guys too.
You
Okay.
swayed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
C.
Miss Marvel,
C.
noted mutant, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that's right.
So you'd put her above Miles?
Yo, yeah. She was the leader. She was the leader of the Oh no, that was the
That was
champions.
the champions.
Excuse
Yeah,
me, that
yeah,
was the
no, she wasn't.
champions.
She wasn't a leader of
Oh, so then D.
because she would have been on the same team with Miles and Nova for All New, All Different.
Yep.
She the Young Avengers? No.
No.
No, it was champions.
Oh.
Yeah, D.
Yeah, she would probably hate that though. But oh well.
Moon Knight straight S. Niels Fredrickson, you're smoking crack. S. Why?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
S is a little too much.
A little too much.
Namor.
F.
As an Avenger, man, he's more of an antagonist to the Avengers than he
was
has
about to
has been
say.
an Avenger.
Yeah.
I mean, the only familiarity I have with him on the team is New Avengers by Hickman. He was cool, but that's not a normal team.
And even then, the Illuminati doesn't count. I think he had been on the team in an official capacity before that.
CW Gordon says Namor brought heat to New Avengers.
Yeah, I'm putting him in F. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fish F for fish fry. That's where he's
Yeah.
going. Novar.
I mean, again, you're talking about a young Avenger. He's fine on that team.
And when he was on the Dark Avengers, he fucking pieced out.
Oh, that's right. He was on that for a moment in time. F.
Yeah, he kind of just ditches the team, really.
Bro, who?
Marvel Boy?
I Google this guy. I'm like, what?
Man.
I feel like who is a little too much. Well, no,
He was dark.
he could be who. I'm fine with F.
Are you who
but
or F? You get to make
he
the
could-
decision here, because I'm cool with F. Marco's cool who. You pick.
All right, let's go with who. We need to
Do
fill
you
that
got-
out.
Who?
Do you guys know who created?
Yeah, it's Grant Morrison.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. There's a
Didn't know that.
miniseries. It's a Marvel
With
Knights
J-
book.
with J.G. Jones.
Yeah,
Oh, J.G. Jones.
yeah. It's a wacky one.
I imagine. Yeah, I could bet.
Nova. Sam Alexander though, not Richard Rider.
Oh.
Right. He was a part of that. All new, all different.
Yep.
He could be with his boys. No, he should be an F.
Wait, why does he get dropped down?
Because what did he do?
About the same as the other two.
Yeah, but Miles and Kamala are cooler.
Oh, come on now.
I like them more than I like him.
That
Where do you
feels-
go, Marco?
That's I just know him as the little kid, so that's F.
Wow. All right, I'm outvoted.
He's the little.
The
He's the
little
little
kid.
Nova. He's the little Nova.
Lil Nova. They should do that. Scotty Young. Lil
Yeah,
Nova.
Fuck
Lil
you,
Nova,
fuck you,
dude.
little bro. Photon.
I like Spectrum, Photon,
Yeah, whatever she decides to be called.
But she's not that
I think she's C.
C. Wow, that's giving grace.
She actually led the Avengers. Like she was the leader at some point.
Wasn't she the leader during the was it her during the Al Ewing New Avengers?
That was
she on that?
Ultimates.
Ultimates, right?
Yeah,
okay,
but she led. I want to say during Busiek's run.
I like Spectrum. I would say D, but that might be biased.
Yeah, she led when she was Captain Marvel. That's when she led.
Yeah, I would have said F, but it sounds like we're meeting somewhere in the middle then. D.
Yeah, my gut says C.
All right, so that's a D.
I'll go with
average.
I'll go with you. I'll go with the C.
Okay, all right.
Wow, really?
I like her a lot.
Quicksilver.
Fuck Quicksilver. Oh
I
God.
would challenge any listener to say you're a big Quicksilver fan. I have never met one.
Of all Marvel's characters that are like heroes, Quicksilver's the one that I most wish I could punch. He would fuck me up.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's fast as shit. But he has the most punchable face in Marvel Comics. I hate Quicksilver.
It's the slick back.
Yeah. And he's so disrespectful.
It's got rich high school kid in an 80s movie haircut.
Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him an F.
Wow. Fuck 'em.
I'd agree with F.
Juliet we have a Quicksilver fan in the chat here, so I've been proven wrong.
Like,
Uh,
but love.
Oh, sure,
I was
sure.
just about to say the same thing.
Yeah. Do you love Quicksilver? Come on now.
Red Hulk, Thaddeus Ross specifically.
Ah, get him the fuck out of here. Oh my god.
F.
F.
You prefer the other Red Hulk?
I prefer no Red Hulk.
Green Hulk. I like green.
I like my Hulk's green.
All right.
That's right.
Like
I like my
gangrenous.
apples red and my Hulk's green.
How do you like your rogues?
I like them in the Savage Land.
I like them filled
outfit.
out.
Wow, Marco.
Oh God.
Huh?
See?
Why?
Good question. Well, she was on the Uncanny Avengers. I liked her
Let
on
it.
there.
Let it.
Let it. Yes, good call.
She also
Actually, though,
debuted in Avengers.
Yes, that is true.
She has a legacy there.
Maybe D is more appropriate.
I was okay with C. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Did you talk yourself out of C there?
I think I did because I only really remember her from Uncanny.
As an Avenger,
Yeah.
Is she more relevant to the team than Blade, Robbie Reyes, and Cannonball? That's
I think her stuff with Binary and Captain Marvel is big, but I think that all happened in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does.
And maybe the occasional crossover to Avengers. Yeah, okay. I think D works as an Avenger, yeah.
Yeah.
Putting her
Chris
above
Cordy.
Iron Fist, though.
She's more of an X-Men.
All right, Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Ooh, A.
A.
Okay, all right.
You disagree?
I'm looking. Hold on. Calibrating.
Yeah.
Calculating.
Adjusting.
Adjusting. Formerly known as Falcon. Yeah, A Falcon. That sounds about right. Yeah.
A
Oh,
Falcon.
no.
Oh.
B?
I could see a world
Because like I'm
where
looking at
he's
who's an
B.
A, and I'm like, he's not Hank Pym. He's not Captain Marvel. He's not Hawkeye.
But I feel like he's one of those that's graduated to that place. He's
He
taken
was-
over for Cap.
He was arguably the most important character during the all new, all different era. From the beginning of that Avengers team to Secret Empire, that was really a Sam Wilson story.
AstroTurf, though.
I don't know what that means.
Like it was not a natural push. It was
I don't know. You're getting into weird territory, dude. I'm an A.
hashtag not no. Sure, but he's not above Hank Pym. I will say that. Black Widow going to the bottom of A though. That's where I'm moving her.
Whoa.
Look who's an A. Hawkeye, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Hank Pym, and Sam Wilson. Black Widow's below that. Scarlet Witch.
She
B.
did kill those people.
Well, you know what murder, you know.
What might
I think she's A easily. She's like
Okay.
an event, like she like all of her stuff that's important is Avengers stuff. Even House of M is technically an Avengers thing.
Is it? That's an X-Men Avengers event. If I've
Well,
ever
sure,
seen
but it's X-Men and Avengers. And then Avengers Assemble, she's important there, even though she kind of killed all of them.
but I think even if you look at that, like her history, and
Yeah.
this is a very biased history, right? From my perspective, it's all within the team dynamic and the romance with Vision.
Yeah. She's the Avengers romance is her and Vision. I think some people are saying S, and like I don't fully disagree either.
Great. You what?
But I think A is more appropriate for where we are with this list.
The lowest I would go for Scarlet Witch is B, but I think she's an A.
Yeah.
You guys have it.
Okay. The Sentry.
I love him.
Me
love
too.
him. I love him. I
Me
love
too.
him. But
The problem with him is that he's barely a member. Like in the sense that like he's more of a plot device. and he's kind of a human MacGuffin.
Well, let's see. Between the years 2005 and 2010, he was on 3 different Avengers teams.
Yeah.
He was never not on the team in those years. He was on the team for every issue of every Avengers
Yeah.
comic that came out in that time.
It was essentially his story.
Yeah, to me, I want him in B, but I could be swayed towards C. but
I'm
can't see
thinking
lower.
C. Yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah, C.
Sentry was a shit Avenger, though. You know.
Hey,
Pete
the hell
Collins-
do you
Pete
mean?
Collins.
He took down the Hulk.
When you needed him most. Yeah, you know what? That sold me. C. Cersei.
Who?
Who? Yeah.
Wow, you guys don't fuck with the Eternals.
No.
One of the
No.
best costumes in Avengers history is her with the headband and the leather jacket.
Ooh.
Yeah, B tier does need love. Does Shang-Chi belong in B tier?
No.
C.
He's not the one who's
C.
gonna go
No,
there.
C. or
Shang-Chi
D?
is F.
As an Avenger, absolutely F. Yeah, what the
he's
hell?
F. He gets to spread out the F tier. So B, a good person for B though, I think is She-Hulk.
Totally.
Yeah, She-Hulk
Totally.
is pretty clear cut B for me. Anything against that, Marco? No,
Dude, I
you
couldn't
see
tell you-
She-Hulk and you're like, yes,
I-
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, dude. Yes, ma'am. And I couldn't tell you a run, but yes, ma'am. Integrate.
Speed found its way onto this list. I forgot to get rid of him, but
Speed, F.
yeah, I'll put him in F.
Who? Oh, I learned about him.
We just learned about him. Yeah,
We just learned about him, dude. Who?
Spider-Woman. And Sean, be careful what you say.
Spicy.
What you mean? Be careful what I say.
Her pheromones are working.
No, because I
already.
know Marco wants to keep reading.
Oh. No,
Oh.
of course. I'm the king of not spoiling shit for people.
Because her story is pretty much told throughout that Avengers run.
Yeah. I think a C is okay.
Oh, I was gonna say B.
I mean, what else are we talking? Because she has her moment up until that thing, and then that's it.
Yeah, she's kind of on the. Okay. Yeah, C fits.
If the C fits.
Let's go for it. Spider-Man.
Oh, A.
Ooh, I think he might be B.
Spider-Man can't be A, bro.
No,
Why not?
he's B.
Controversial pick.
Yeah, but he always never fully feels like he fits.
It's also not that common that he's even on the team. Like, even like post New Avengers, Spider-Man being on the team
Yeah.
is not a common thing.
Hickman brings him back, but like he's just there, really. I don't remember him really driving any kind of plot forward. He really hasn't been on the team since. Yeah, I think he's honestly, I'm convincing myself into C.
I think he should be C.
CW Gordon.
Go ahead.
Sorry, CW Gordon says Spider-Man more of an FF member than Avengers.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I think we got to put him in B because he's Spider-Man. So for that, it's like, how could we not put him in B? He can't
Easily.
be on the same tier as fucking Spider-Woman or the Sentry. I can't see that.
His tenure is about as long as Spider-Woman's.
Yeah, but he's better than her.
Wow.
I'm
Better.
saying B.
Marco?
All right.
All
B.
right. All right. Squirrel Girl.
Oh nah, bro.
Well,
D.
we already know how you feel about the Help, so the nanny of the new Avengers.
I would love to get her an F. Marco, can we
I bet
make
you
that
would.
happen today?
Yeah, F.
Thank you.
Okay. So
What
this
was,
is
what was she in? West Coast or like
she
Great
was
Lakes or some
in-
shit?
I think she was like not
Great
fully. No, but she was actually part of Great Lakes. You're not
Oh,
even.
was she?
You're 100% right. Yeah.
F,
That's her.
dude.
That's her first Avengers thing is Great Lakes.
First F.
She
F.
joins U.S. Avengers. Al Ewing's run with Red Hulk and stuff.
Fucking
US
hated that
Avengers?
run.
Yeah.
Tyler, each thing you said was just like a deeper hole.
I
to
like
F, dude.
Squirrel Girl. Okay, all right. Now one that I think this is who I thought F would be for. Star Fox.
F. Who?
Okay, Marco, you don't know what Star Fox?
Dude, Fox McCloud.
No.
The greatest.
He's Thanos' brother, and you want to know what his power is?
Oh, please be a furry.
He can control women.
That seems problematic.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it is. It's very bad.
Star Fox.
That's an easy F. Like that's where I would think he was the one that would be like actively makes the Avengers bad. His inclusion.
Put him in who, bro? Oh, he's an Eternal.
Yeah, he's Harry Styles in the Eternals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you think that ever is gonna be picked back up again?
No.
No.
Eros. He's Eros.
Yeah.
Eros
God of love, right?
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Desire.
Do you desire to put Stingray in a different tier?
Who?
Man, Stingray needs more love. He's so cool. His costume is sick.
He's a fish, bro.
He's not. He's a marine biologist, actually.
Oh.
Fuck fish and marine biologist.
Wow. I had an ex who's a marine biologist.
Environment.
Storm.
Oh, A.
A.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking. She joins the Avengers during Hickman's run, right?
She joins him during Hickman's run, maybe. She's on it now. She was on it during the 80s at some point or the 90s.
Oh, really?
I feel like
I don't know if she was officially on that. I feel like we read like day and date the whole Storm is finally an Avenger.
maybe I'm wrong. I thought she was.
I thought there was like hubbub about it, like press about it.
Chat, talk to me.
Hold on, where's my telephone? When did Storm join the Avengers?
Am I crazy? I thought she had been on the team at an earlier point.
The end of Krakoa? No.
Yeah, Avengers 19 in 2012 was her first time.
Okay. So,
Oh, it was after AVX, I think, as like
that
a
makes sense.
olive branch between the teams.
So then,
I think
yeah,
B.
so then D.
D? Oh, okay. I
D.
was gonna say B.
Whoa. What a fall.
No, C seems more right.
C. Okay, so C. That's fine.
Gotta flesh out B. Can we put her in B?
I
No.
want her in B, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Do you want Sunspot in B?
No,
F.
Wow.
no, not F.
He's right there with Cannonball, right next to him in D.
D. Yeah.
Like they would have been bigger if they were able to tell that book, that Avengers kind of story that Hickman wanted to do.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a big what if. Swordsman.
F.
Swordsman's probably got some shooters out there.
Yeah. Well, we'll shoot right back. F.
Bringing a gun to a sword fight. Okay. The Hulk. I think he's B. I think he's B, guys.
What? No. The Hulk is B.
I feel like he's B.
Why?
He's more of an antagonist for them.
No, he's not. What the hell?
I don't think he's A or I could see A. He's not S.
No one said that. He's definitely A. The Hulk is a founding Avenger. He's the inciting incident for them being together, but he was mind controlled by Loki, and then he's just a member of the team.
A. A seems appropriate for
Yeah.
that exact
Yeah,
reason.
all right. I have anti-Hulk bias.
Not considering MCU, Hulk is not B. You would have to really explain that one. How is Tyler correct? The Hulk was the antagonist of the Avengers in the beginning, but mostly he's been on the team.
Or Hulk. I mean, he wasn't on the team for a good chunk of time.
Sure.
Like, we're talking like
I think he has
most of
history.
the 80s to 90s, he's not even on the team. And then 2000s, he's like a villain for them.
What other than World War Hulk? He's not a villain for the Avengers.
Yeah, Captain America fought him on with Doctor Doom on the Thanksgiving Day parade float. He was the big bad of that float.
I have no idea what you're talking
I agree with the great Devlin here. He says both an Avenger and an antagonist. He can be.
Yes.
But
Hulk,
I think
Hulk has never been
age
on the team
appropriate.
except at the start.
What? Is that true?
That's the thing. Like, I feel like he's rarely on the team. When did Hulk leave?
I just googled when was the last time the Hulk was part of the Avengers.
Oh man, I can't ever Google about the Hulk because it just gives me MCU shit.
That's the problem with Googling about this stuff.
The
But Hulk is
the early issues of Jason Aaron's Avengers back in 2018. Probably the last time.
That he was an Avenger, yeah, but even that was like very early.
Yeah, 1 through 10.
Yeah, that was just to be like, hey, are you like the Avengers for the movies? Here, have a team that's recognizable, and then they just redid the team.
drops out.
Yeah.
And then goes to She-Hulk.
Okay, he's an A. You guys both said A. I got that one. What do you have to say about Benjamin Grimm?
Ben Grimm. Maybe I don't think of him as an Avenger at all.
Yeah, his very short tenor. I think it's specifically Bendis's New Avengers, the second, like post Dark Reign, right?
Yeah.
Got that Stuart Immonen cover though. All right, let's just F.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Sean, what did you have to say about Thor?
Okay.
Oh.
To me, there are 3 to 4 S tier Avengers, and Thor has to be one of them.
Oh, that's not a hot take at all.
I didn't say it was a hot take. I said I'm ready to argue for it.
No, I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
no, like, that's the Avengers Trinity right there.
Yeah. Well, now, hold on a second.
I'm trying to see like anyone else could even. No, I think we're in the clear. Yeah, that's easy. Tigra.
F.
No,
No, that's too low.
she's right next to Moon Knight and C.
I think C is appropriate for Tiger.
Like Moon Knight and her were like the West Coast Avengers with one other guy coming up. So I think that's where she belongs. And man, one of my favorite designs. U.S. Agent.
Oh, he's rad, but I couldn't tell you an Avengers story. And that's not hard, but I give you
Yeah,
D.
you can't tell us most Avenger stories, Marco.
D.
D, he's like Iron Fist here.
I'm
I wanna
vibe
give him-
tiering.
Yeah, I want to put him in D.
Yeah, that feels right. Yeah.
Off the vibes alone.
One of my favorite things about doing a tier list is seeing how angry the chat gets.
We have 2 Valkyries coming up. First one's Jane Foster.
Wait, Jane Foster as Valkyrie?
I'm just putting Jane Foster on there.
Okay.
I was going
the
by
forward?
the because Russell Dauterman was given a list of official Avengers by editorial for his his connecting variant cover. So that was my base for who these people are because I don't trust Wikipedia to give me a succinct answer to who's an Avenger. Jane Foster is on there. She was most recently Valkyrie. That's the only thing.
D?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she was like part of the Trinity for all know all different, but
Are you considering her as both Valkyrie and Thor?
yeah. It's just, where is Jane Foster land? Is this?
Was she part of the Avengers as Thor?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Her and Sam Wilson had a thing.
Yes.
Yep.
I like that. They should bring that back.
Oh, really?
That's Sean's Mary Sue.
Oh, hold on a second. That's spicy.
Sean's like, bring more snow to my books. All right, other Valkyrie, Brunhilde.
Who?
That's offensive that you would say who to that character, Marco. She is fucking rad.
D.
I think she's more of a defender. So
Yeah,
I'm
right.
cool with F.
Let's do that.
Ooh, Vision.
A.
Yeah,
I think A is reasonable.
yeah. He's right next to Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
War Machine. There's my other West Coast Avenger.
B.
I think B is very appropriate.
Ooh, why B?
Because he is a consistent person to be on the team of some team of Avengers.
Sure.
But I don't see him as an A level character. To me, that's reserved for a certain crew. I think he's just shy of that.
And I think he was Iron Man on the Avengers at one point.
Probably.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. He also, I think, led West Coast, so maybe that puts him above Tiger and Moon Knight. Okay. Wasp.
Ooh, A. Right next to Pym. Or maybe keep them separate.
That's crazy. If there is a fourth S tier Avenger, to me, it is the Wasp.
Wow.
What? Explain that.
She's a founding member of the team. She's led the team multiple times. She's put the team on her back and sacrificed herself
Yeah.
for the Avengers. It was a huge deal when she made her return. I think Wasp is S tier.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm with you, Sean.
Whoa.
Like,
love
there's no
Wasp.
Wasp solo books. Any Wasp story is an Avengers comic. Like, no, that's a lie. There are Wasp solo books, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not. They weren't, doing anything big in those books.
Right.
Yeah, I wish we see more of her, honestly.
A or S, but which outfit is S tier? The one that's S tier to me is the one she's wearing in Frank Cho drew. I think it was it Mighty Avengers?
Sold me
Was it-
already.
Yeah. That fucking white, not white, the yellow and black. Oh my god, just Google that.
I like her in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the cartoon, where she's got like the pixie and like the antennas and stuff. I like when she has the
Yeah.
antennas. Okay, yeah, that fits. Bucky Barnes.
B.
B.
Oh, wow.
Because he only has been an Avenger in the last 15 years. Before that, he
120,
was
Sean.
no, because he didn't join the team until, well, he didn't
Secret
join the
Invasion.
team until Secret Invasion. So 2008. Okay, yeah. So, but within that last time frame, a character who's existed for all these years only joined then. But when he joined, he was Captain America. That was a big deal.
Was he ever an Avenger as Winter Soldier?
He couldn't have been. Because he went from being the Winter Soldier to Captain America, but while he was the Winter Soldier, he was bad, and then Cap was Ghost right after that, right after Civil War.
Yeah.
And then the story in the Captain America comic became about him becoming Cap.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, once Steve becomes Cap again, and then he loses the Cap status, is he ever an Avenger outside of the most recent New Avengers?
Oh, I see.
Not really, right?
I don't remember.
No, once Cap came back, it was Sam.
Was he on Secret Avengers?
Yes, actually, he was a Secret Avenger. Yeah, I think that would have been Alish Kott's run. Definitely Warren. He definitely was a Secret Avenger at one point. B.
I think B is.
Yeah, my heart says C, but I can go with B.
And that's like just as Bucky? No, as
He's never an Avenger as Bucky.
okay. I'm about to say
But we're saying like his entire tenure as an Avenger.
right.
I put him his icon is Winter Soldier because that's what he's more well known for. But most of his like pure Avengering stuff is as Cap. Yeah, I'll put him above Spider-Man. Wolverine.
Man, he's the X-Men guy. He's like a beast, but no, I think he's like Beast.
You think
He
he's
dabbles. He
Oh, he's-
dabbles in both, but I feel like he's more known as an X-Men, and
Yeah.
it's just a fun inclusion when he's there, almost like Spider-Man.
I think he's like Spider-Man. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right.
That
and,
B?
yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
And our final one,
Whoa.
Wonder Man.
Wow. Oh man. Wonder Man is definitely a character where, which I think is true of a few of these, where your generation will determine where you put him.
Yep.
I think he's a pretty like core core-ish. I like him in B.
I like him in B too. Like even like the stuff like that wasn't really my tenure or stuff. I think it was U6 run where him and Beast were like best buds. But like I loved him in Uncanny Avengers. Yeah, I'm cool with B. Let's put him right next to Beast. All right, that's our list.
Well, we've put together a tier list of what is this? Over 50 characters?
Yeah, it's over 50 easily.
Oh, over 50 characters. As we said at the top, this is the official list. Now, we are going to tweak it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tweak it to make sure that we get everybody where we feel like they need to be within their tier. This is also an opportunity to argue for someone getting bumped up or down, although we're not going to belabor that too much. But yeah, we're going to get into that in just a moment. Before we do, there are a couple of house cleaning bits and information you guys are going to need. So the first piece of business that I want to get to is that tomorrow is the Patreon hangout for our patrons. We'll be doing that at 1 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. It happens on Discord. You do not have to speak if you don't want to. We just get together, hang out, talk comics, and all that jazz. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Also, patreon.com/the comics pals is the best way to support the channel. If you enjoy what we do, if you like hanging out on the streams, you want to give back, this is the way to do it. Special shout out to our pals vs. Legends, the Hound of Justice, Atomic Hound, Starcross, Catherine Stars, the Spear of Judgment, Jay's Jumble, Jalen Jackson, the Sanguine Sorcerer, Safe Haven, Hayden's Hideout, Jesse and the Juggernaut, Kyle the Zenith, Panda v Panda, Ted Wong, Adam Smith. Your origin is coming next week, my friend. Sam, the Last Young Renegade, and Blur, Jekyll Jose. And thank you to Pals vs. members, the Night Stalker, Harris Dajinski, Brian Demolisher, Del Pozo, Kefis the Incorruptible, Momentum, Mike Elliott, Dan the Truth Trudeau, Marley Manastorm, Slow Flow Dammer, and Christian Uncaged, always laughing. The Spear of Justice, Izzy's Issues, Robert Runback, Cashaback Pete, the Dreamweaver Collins, who was live in the chat with us. James Just Jamming Jones, who was live with us. Paul Powerhouse Smith, Neon Knight, the Cosmic Avenger, Matthew the Shade, Cosmo, BJ Kicks, the Grand Alchemist, Chop Harder Alchemist, John Barrier Beat. If you didn't hear your name and you're supposed to, you will later, so stick around. Thanks for listening to that. So, let's talk about where these characters are, who belongs and who doesn't belong where they are. Any ones that stick out the gate?
Well, let's go from the bottom up because I think we could have discussions on S. I think who can stay. We're not going to rank who. Is there anyone in F, and I'm going to list out F here, that maybe shouldn't be in F? Jack of Hearts, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Valkyrie, Brunhild, Darkhawk, Deadpool, Hercules, Manifold, Namor, Nova, Sam Alexander, Quicksilver, Red Hulk, Shang-Chi, Speed, Squirrel Girl, Swordsman, The Thing, and Star Fox. I think out of this list, maybe Hercules can be moved up to D. And I understand why Quicksilver is here because we all hate him. like if this was like if we took hate out of the equation, Quicksilver would be higher. But we just don't like him.
And it's worth pointing out this is official.
Yeah.
I
Officially, Marvel hates Quicksilver.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I really feel like anybody here needs to move up, to be honest. I feel like these characters just don't have a ton of, well, I don't know. I don't care about anybody here.
In chat.
As an Avenger.
And yeah, because as an Avenger. Because like if the Thing is on this list, the Thing is almost S tier for me. But this is as an Avenger. Chat, please let me know who you think I missed out on. Because chances are they were on this list at one point. But yeah, the only one I can maybe argue for is Hercules. But even then, it's not going to be a strong argument.
I think F is okay.
Superjob says Quicksilver should be bottom F. You know what? I agree. You're going to put him above the sex pest that is Star Fox?
Yes.
Who's fighting for shittiest Avenger?
yes.
Quicksilver or Star Fox?
Quicksilver.
You're going to, wow. Oh, all right. Well,
Why is Squirrel Girl an F? Because she's Squirrel Girl.
as an Avenger, this is the thing. Yes, Superjob and Chris Gordy. I did have Rage and Two Gun Kid on the list originally. I also had Hyperion, Starman, Human. I had all of those characters on the list. Trust me. I almost left Two Gun Kid in for Marco.
He was straight to who?
Yeah.
So are we're comfortable with F then?
I think so.
We have
Hercules.
chat arguing for Hercules to go up a tier.
That's fine. We
Okay,
can do that.
let's give Hercules a D.
Hey yo.
Okay, well,
He would probably like it.
canonically speaking, he's fine with that. Yeah. All right. So our D tier is Jarvis, Blade, Ghost Rider, Cannonball, Sunspot, Ares, Hellcat, Rogue, U.S. Agent, Iron Fist, Jane Foster, Miles Morales, Miss Marvel, and Hercules.
Jarvis to D.
He is a D.
Sorry, Jarvis to F.
No. As I'm listing those out, though, they all kind of feel like they have a specific run and that only.
Yeah. Which I think is what D sort of
Yeah,
ended
I
up
think that
being.
kind of works. Yeah, I think maybe Hellcat can move up to C because she's been a little more prominent and stuff, and like more than just like a singular thing. But she's more of like B character and B runs. You know what I mean?
I'm trying. Yeah. Like, do I see her on?
She's more of like a defender too. I think though.
I'm not a huge fan of her, and I can't think of an Avengers run that I read that she was on.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Most of her stuff is defenders. Yeah, and then I'm thinking about it.
At best, Jarvis bottom.
Why do you hate Jarvis so much?
Dude, he just doesn't belong there.
Every time Jarvis is in a story, that story's better.
I'm with Marco. I don't feel like Jarvis.
This is a spoiler, but do we know how long Jarvis was a scroll for?
I don't.
Oh, now Marco's interested in Jarvis. Huh? See how that works? Oh, Marco, wait till you get that issue of Secret Invasion. Oh.
Why did you stop me thinking I was going to spoil Marco when you just spoiled Marco?
I said I was going to spoil him.
Now I'm gonna look for it. Oh,
I don't think you need to work too hard for that one. I think that was more of a... I think people actually had continuity errors with Jarvis. Because they had... Jarvis got shooters, that's for sure. I have no argument here for any of these guys. Like, again, I like Ares a lot. And he's one of my favorite looking Avengers. But, like, he doesn't do shit. He's kind of an asshole, honestly.
Which is okay, but
Yeah. But, like, he has a specific run. Like, he has a specific time. Yeah. Okay. So, C, we have Scott Lang, Mockingbird, Havoc, Black Knight, Spectrum, Photon, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Kate Bishop, Moon Knight, Tigra, Sentry, Spider-Woman, Storm.
team captains up front.
Okay, so Scott Lang stays there. Havoc goes up. We'll move Storm up.
I like
And-
Scott Lang the least out of all people who
Really?
have ever been called Ant-Man.
You think he's a better Ant-Man than Eric O'Grady?
I like Eric O'Grady more. He's much more interesting to me.
Because he likes to watch people shower?
Yes. I would move Scott Lang into D, personally.
There's no world where I would let that happen.
You don't control that. Marco, what do you
I
think?
believe I do.
I believe you don't. Marco, what do you think?
I'm gonna keep him in C, but like low C.
That's insane to me.
Okay.
He's like the Ant-Man. He's more of an Ant-Man than Hank Pym is.
Hank Pym is Hank Pym.
I know. That's why I have him listed as Hank Pym with multiple costumes here. Matt Fisher saying, "Don't forget Cersei. I just got back, so I may have missed her. If you don't include Cersei, Jason will gain a Bree mode."
Oof. Well, Cersei's on the list, dude.
Yep, she is.
Just don't think you're gonna like where she is. Thank you for the 5 spot. By the way,
she's
we
there.
are way behind on the goal in the chat. So if you guys want to contribute, that's up to you. But we are at 2 of 10 right now. So get us over the hump if you were so inclined.
People are too busy arguing.
Well,
Could we move Spider Woman up to like the middle?
I'm cool with Spider-Woman going like above Black Knight.
Black Knight at the
yeah.
back, all the way at the back.
Yeah, Photon needs to go higher up because she did lead. Kate Bishop, I think, you go to the bottom. Black Knight, Moon Knight, Tigra, and Sentry kind of being the tail end of that, I'm fine with. I think the only thing is Spider-Woman or Mockingbird. Who's
Now that
higher?
I'm thinking about it, Black Knight, should he go down?
I think so.
I'm not against that.
I think, yeah, let's move him down.
Let's move him next to Hellcat. Man. They need to rehab him a bit. He's fucking rad. Photon to the front. You know what? I'm with you.
Over Havoc?
Yeah.
I was thinking about moving Havoc down.
I think Photon was the first. No, I think Wasp probably led the Avengers before her.
Yeah.
But like Photon was like, oh, this is a woman leading the Avengers. If there were forums around, that would have been yeah. So right now we have Photon, Scott Lang, who I think should be maybe in B, but I guess I'm smoking the devil's lettuce there. Havoc, Storm, Mockingbird, Spider-Woman, Moon Knight, Tigra, Sentry, Kate Bishop. I think Kate maybe drops down too.
Yes, I think so.
I think Kate hangs out with the other young people down there at the bottom.
Matt Fisher with the 490. I cannot be the only one to donate every show. I give my money only to Comics Pals. Everyone should. Shameless plug. Don't forget Gilgamesh.
I didn't forget him, but he's on a list, so apologies.
Thank you, Matt Fisher. I appreciate you keeping us afloat, brother.
All right, you want to talk about B?
Let's do it.
All right, the top of B, we have Beast, Wonder Man, Luke Cage, Doctor Strange, She-Hulk, War Machine, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, Spider-Man, Wolverine. I think
Okay. Go ahead.
out of there's two people I think should be top of B. And that's either Luke Cage or She-Hulk.
I agree. She-Hulk probably.
I would put probably She-Hulk above
Yeah.
Luke Cage. It's
Yeah.
She-Hulk, Luke Cage, and then Wonder Man over Beast.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Spider-Man and Wolverine right now.
Okay. Dropping them?
Because as Avengers.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What do you think, Marco?
I like them up there. I like them, but I'm realizing that they're being carried by their own personas.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Because if we're only thinking about Avengers, then we have to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd bring them down.
I think he goes right next to Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
And
They both
Wolverine.
could.
Wolverine,
They both
yeah.
could.
Yeah. There's like a little new Avengers tier right there. And I honestly think Winter Soldier should be dropped down.
Yes, I agree with you.
I think he is right next to Mockingbird.
Luna with the 5 spot. Thank you, Luna. I can't play this game fairly. I've only read West Coast Young and All New All Different. So most of these characters are Who or MCU. That's okay. That's all right.
Interesting trio of Avengers books to have read.
I mean, I got what Uncanny, Dark.
They're all
New,
book clubs for you.
and MCU.
All right, so B is She-Hulk, Luke Cage, Wonder Man, Beast, Doctor Strange, War Machine.
That feels more appropriate.
I think Hulk should be there, but whatever. All right, A tier: Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Hank Pym, Hulk, Sam Wilson, Black Widow.
Yeah, let's hit this. Couching and slouching with C Bizzle 5 spot. Thank you, brother. Notice that most of the West Coast Avengers are in the C category or higher, which means West Coast Avengers did not suck. That's what you say. That's what you say.
He
I'm
said
with you.
If they didn't suck, we'd see some more of those motherfuckers in B or better, okay?
said on
they have a
average and
ceiling.
numerically.
Yeah, they have a ceiling.
Well, Chris Gordy brings up a decent point. Do we feel comfortable with Photon being in C? Is she top of C or is she bottom B?
Oh, that's a good point.
I like that. I like
I
moving
like
her
her
up.
right next to War Machine, both led.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I like it.
Maybe alongside that, Havoc just gets bumped up a little bit.
Nope.
Maybe the fuck not.
Nope. Nope. His kid in that alternate reality, dead. Didn't exist.
Dead.
Matt Fisher with the 5 spot. Thank you so much, Matt. He says, Sean, totally side note. I was watching last night and totally could see why it's not really your bag. He just yells a bunch. That's my thing. That's my problem.
Is that about the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the yelling, it's the cursing, which I yell and curse, but it doesn't feel fun. It feels sort of mean. Like,
It's misogyny.
nah, well, sometimes it is.
Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
it's just like biases that don't feel right to me. Like they're a little strange. You know?
Yeah, that guy always rubbed me the wrong way.
And then Peter Electrics with the 50 SEK was Savage Avengers on the list. Started with Conan, Punisher, Elektra, Doc Voodoo, and Venom.
So according to Marvel, not an official Marvel team.
Huh. Wow.
I think that's probably because of the Conan of it all.
Oh, true. Yes.
So it was like baby got thrown out with the bathwater on that one.
Yeah. That makes sense. So where are we at with A?
A, we have Hawkeye at the top with Scarlet Witch and Vision right behind. That feels right to me.
Oh, I was gonna say Vision and Scarlet Witch up top.
Above
I
Hawkeye?
agree.
Above Hawkeye, yeah. Hawkeye, honestly, below Black Panther.
Oof.
I can't say that.
I can't do that. Honestly, I can say Captain Marvel above Black Panther.
I think so.
Yeah.
And, where does Hank Pym go with those guys, though?
So for me, Hank Pym is top of A because Hank Pym is a founding Avenger.
Okay.
He's a core Avenger, a consistent Avenger, and he does things that matter in the group.
We got another super chat from Matt Fisher saying, sushi emoji. Shouldn't have had that sushi emoji, brother.
What sashimi?
The sashimi. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm playing Ghost of Sashimi right now. It's a very fun game.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hey-
again, yeah. Go ahead, Marco.
Can we do Hank under Vision and Scarlet Witch?
Sure. I think he's more important to the Avengers than them. He created Ultron as well.
He was Ultron at one point.
That as well. Well, where do you land with Hank Pym, Tyler?
I think below Vision makes sense to me. I would maybe put Hawkeye above him, but again, that's me. I think out of the A tier, Black Widow should be dropped down to B.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
She is like a member of the Avengers, but I can't think of like a definitive Black Widow Avengers story.
Luna says Black Widow above Hawkeye. We're talking about dropping her.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, TW Gordon brings up a good point. There is no Vision without Hank Pym.
I think Hank Pym is the top of A.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
All right. He's at top of A. What about Black Widow? You think she goes down to B?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It does
I have
not
no
want-
objections.
It does not want her to go above She-Hulk. Okay, there we go. All right, then we have rounding out the end of the A tier is Black Panther, Hulk, Sam Wilson.
Hulk over Black Panther.
I don't know about that.
I guess actually he hasn't been as active.
Never a leader of the Avengers either.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a very good point.
That would put Hulk at bottom.
Bottom. Yeah, that's a very good point. He's just muscle.
I won't argue with that.
All right.
Top of B? Hulk top of B?
No. I can't see it.
Did we read that last super chat? Oh, well, there's two more from Matt, who
Go
just said.
for it.
The first one says, "Don't forget Sylvester Stallone, aka Demolition Man."
Great movie.
Sean got it. Is that the one with the three shells?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Marco, you know how they use three shells?
The what?
Yo, Sean, this guy doesn't know how to use 3 shells.
3 seashells. You don't know how to use that?
What are you talking
Go
about?
to the bathroom. You don't know how?
Damn.
What?
He doesn't know how to use 3 shells.
What the
I've been so you can actually go on Etsy, Sean, and get like a little 3 shells thing for your
Oh
bathroom.
my god.
I've been so close to buying one.
That's too crazy. Matt Fisher with a 4.99. There, we hit the goal. Stop slacking, people. Black Widow's story came in Secret Avengers. Yes, that is true. I agree with that. Matt, thank you so much for getting us over our goal. You were the MVP of the day. Thank you so much.
Steve Canara said, just started watching, but I'm going to need a PhD dissertation to justify Wasp in S tier. Well, we're in S tier right now, which is Cap, Iron Man, Thor, and Wasp. Which I think there's only one change I would make in that ranking.
Pause. Hold on. What is this 3 seashells thing? Because now I see it. There's a whole poster. There's a step-by-step guide. Wait a second.
Yeah, you don't know how to use the 3 seashells?
Dude, I don't know what the 3 seashells are, but by these images, I don't understand.
Wow.
You better
They-
learn.
They
Yeah.
explain step by step, and I'm saying I
Yes.
don't know,
You
bro.
better learn yourself something today.
What the?
Better use
fuck?
those 3 seashells.
What?
I'm going to get you 3 seashells, Marco, for your apartment. I got you.
Oh no.
Noel Martinez with a 10 spot. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That allows us to spin the wheel for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Spin.
And that GIF looks like me when it's 5 o'clock at work.
CW Gordon. Marco is about 30 years late and still doesn't know how to use them. Damn, new gens.
Ooh, drink up, boys.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Water
sip of
time.
coffee.
Order. People are saying get Wasp out of S. Wow,
guys
you
are
guys
crazy.
hate women. Jeez.
Yeah, what's up with that? What, Pete Collins,
Wow,
what are you
Pete,
saying?
come on.
What are you saying right now? Wasp out of S? Okay. For the misogynists of the world. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Founding Avenger,
Yeah.
which everybody in A or in S is. One of the leaders of the Avengers, which everybody in S is, except I don't know when Thor led the Avengers. If he did. He probably did. I don't know when.
Maybe during like Fear itself, maybe.
She named the Avengers. She's got the best fashion sense of the Avengers.
True.
She sacrificed her life for the Avengers.
True. Also, she was prominent in Uncanny Avengers too.
She was prominent in Uncanny. She's been prominent historically.
And I would argue Hank would be an S tier if it wasn't for the domestic violence in Ultron. That
If
knocks
I-
you down.
If I were the only person putting this tier list together, he would be an S tier because I love Hank Pym, as a character, like what he
No, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's one of the few characters that actually has growth and repercussions for his actions in the comics.
Bring Hank up and smack Wasp down. That's crazy.
Wow,
Wow,
who
you
said
can't-
that?
That's crazy. No, nobody's saying that, but I'm just saying some people are saying
Oh. You
Hank's
said that?
more important.
Oh,
I'm
you
saying-
said that. Oh, so
Margo,
you're
do
the
you-
misogynist.
Oh no!
Damn.
Do we have to do the so Noel sent the spinning little hippo? Should we do that?
I wouldn't. My chair would break. You can try it.
There you go.
My chair
That was
is
fun.
my chair is on the outs.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do that.
To spin.
Yeah, I like to spin. I used to love to get dizzy when I was a kid. And not off medicine, just off
Oh,
fucking
you're not doing
turning around.
You're not doing the
Just in
whippets.
general.
Here's my argument: Thor over Iron Man.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Cap as the top Avenger of all time.
Yes.
There's no arguing against that. I don't think
Yep.
anyone can obviously argue that. Iron Man, Wasp. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
See, Steve says She-Hulk, Wanda, Captain Marvel, and Black Widow have a better claim towards S tier. How?
I don't. I think maybe Captain Marvel, maybe, just from her
Even then?
history as Miss Marvel, as binary everyone, maybe.
Where is she? Where's she right now?
But she's
in
mid A.
C?
She's mid A.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the only character. No, I don't think any of those characters have a better claim
Black Widow definitely not.
S than Wasp. Which Avengers books are you reading?
Probably the ones we haven't read, Sean.
Still though, what? Because Wasp is always around, until she was dead.
Yeah.
But everybody's died at some point. CW Gordon says, have literally never considered Wasp as Marvel's top female character, but would love to see her get more comics love. Remember Avengers Inc. See, we're not saying she's Marvel's top woman.
Nope.
We're saying she's Marvel's top Avengers woman.
Mm.
Top woman, obviously you're talking Storm,
Captain
you're talking
Marvel,
Captain
yeah.
Marvel, others. But here, Wasp is S.
She's a backbone, a founding part of the Avengers DNA.
Yeah, Vitero says it right. Literally no Avengers without Wasp. Pete Collins, but wait, by your Wasp logic, Cap wasn't a founding Avenger, right? Okay, so if you don't want to say Cap is a founding Avenger, we can do that. But would you say he's not S tier because of that? I don't think there's anyone on Earth who would argue that Cap's not like an S tier Avenger.
Red Skull might.
I mean, I think that would be a problem for.
I'd be questioning why Red Skull is arguing about tier lists. I think his prominence really dropped if that's what he's arguing against. But hey, his type loved the internet now, so.
Super Job says Iron Man over Thor. Without Tony's money, Avengers would not exist.
I think that's a fair argument. I think it's fair. And I think there's a good chunk of time where Thor is not around.
Electric says, I can't explain it, but I feel S tier has more room for one more from the A tier. One more must be S tier. Which one is up for discussion? If we had to bump up one character from A to S, who would it be? And are we going to do it?
I have two options here. And that's Scarlet Witch or Hawkeye.
Hawkeye definitely not.
I don't know why you guys hate Hawkeye so much. It's fucking rude. It hurts my feelings.
He's just not. He's just
it
not
hurts
there.
my feelings.
The only one I'm personally considering is Hank Pym. He's top of A, the founding Avenger. You guys already know. I think he should be bumped.
Vision would be the bump. He lives and breathes what Avengers is.
He doesn't live or breathe.
Well, was Ultron and became became a hero and now Avengers.
Made by who?
Well, made by Hank Pym.
Come on now.
Wow, Super Chop saying fuck Hawkeye.
No, I didn't say fuck
Steve,
Hawkeye.
I'm with you. Well, I said Super Chop is. I'm with Steve. Hawkeye is heart of the Avengers. He is what the Avenger. He is the blueprint for what the Avengers could be.
I don't know, man.
Vitro is going to bat for Cap and Iron Man being the top two.
I think the money part of it might have swayed me.
The thing is that the Avengers function without money. We've seen them function.
I like how
money.
New Avengers is like, man, the Avengers is too broke, but here's this high-rise building.
Yeah. You don't get the mountain.
Yeah.
But I think like as the face, as people facing, if they're the voice of it all, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, I guess. It's always Cap and Iron Man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's always them. What if we did this?
Mm-hmm.
Since the three of us each have a different option for who to move into S. Tyler says Hawkeye. Marco says Vision. I say Hank Pym. What if we put up a vote and let the audience decide?
I'm fine with
which.
this. Yeah.
That's good.
Throw Scarlet Witch in there, too.
Fair enough. Throw Scarlet Witch in there as well. We're gonna find out right now. S tier will have 5 Avengers. You guys will get to pick the last one. Is it gonna be Hank Pym? Is it gonna be Scarlet Witch? Is it gonna be Hawkeye? Is it gonna be Captain Marvel? Those are the options. We've all made a pitch for one of them, so you know how we feel. How do you feel? Let's see. What else? What are you guys saying? Luna says if you become a villain, you shouldn't be an S. Well, I mean, if that's the logic, then Iron Man can't be there, and neither can Cap.
Tyler, you said Hawkeye?
Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Vision, and Hank Pym.
Yeah. Noel Martinez with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much for doing that, Noel.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, big shout. You got World at War Comics, the phenomenal AC, Cosm the Andric, Light 312, and then Pre-O and Glue 9130.
Love it. Some
Pre-owned
regulars there.
glue. Ew, what does pre-owned glue mean? That sounds gross.
Nothing good. Thank Noel for handing out those gifted memberships. Noel, I mean, you're relatively new to me being here, so thank you for contributing so much so quick.
Yeah, it could
And
be
World
the,
at Work, go ahead.
so it could be the YouTube username thing where I might not recognize you because of that. But yeah.
Oh, true, yeah.
World at War Comics is here. Says, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And I saw you on the Black Comics Lords channel. Some good people over there. World at War's got a good YouTube channel in his own right.
He was
There
there.
it
He was
is.
live on Thanksgiving.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, dedication.
Right.
Yo.
Cosm says, if you would be living in the Marvel universe, who would you want to see? Oh, who would they want to see at 2? Iron Man or Thor? So like, who do Marvel characters think?
If I'm seeing Thor, I think I'm safe.
I could see a human being living in Marvel having a lot more controversial thoughts about Iron Man than Thor.
Oh, that's a good point.
Thor's a god. People trust him. Never really turns heel.
But he's a god. Doesn't that make it scarier? Like,
I
yes, he's
think
good.
he's good. Iron Man has been like he's been mind controlled bad or whatever Superior was, but then he's also been like Civil War Iron Man, where he just
He's a cop.
he's a cop
Nah.
and an op.
Yeah,
So I feel like
that's fair.
What was Thor doing during Secret Civil War? He was just like
He was
EPCP.
dead. He was dead.
Yeah, he was seeping.
Entertain me with the 5, says pals. Tony isn't the only rich person in the Avengers. T'Challa is rich. Wasp is rich. Hank Pym is rich. Tony is just treated like the only rich guy.
Completely right.
All fair.
He's just a little more loose with his money.
Yeah. And it's the role they put him in, but you're totally right.
I was thinking, like, who can I have a drink with? And I realized it's problematic when I'm talking about Thor and Iron Man.
Oh God.
It's the one who always drinks, the one who can't drink anymore. Although, like, the prospect of having a drink with Thor is scary.
Oh, dude. I would love to drink with Thor, but at the end of the you cannot out
My liver.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll die. You'll go to Valhalla.
and he'd keep drinking.
Yeah.
My watch is over. See you, Valhalla.
Steve Canaris says Cap is the top. If you take MCU out, Iron Man falls dramatically. That's crazy talk, dude. No way. How can you say that? Like, cut the MCU out of the equation. Iron Man is the Avenger. Cap and Iron Man. Go back. Like, I personally don't actually think Iron Man became more prominent after the MCU. I think his prominence in the comics was the same because Civil War is before the MCU, and he was one of the 2 main characters in that book.
Prominence in the comics maybe not have jump, but prominence out like from recognition definitely jump.
Well, obviously,
Yeah,
but
okay,
I'm
all
talking about in comics. Tariq says simple: Ant-Man, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, all should be S. If you
Too
think
many.
of important Avengers moments, all 4 of them are intrinsically linked to the Avengers.
Too many. You had to pick.
Yeah, pick one.
We're putting the digital gun to your head right now.
I'm going to close the poll because I
do
do
it.
think that vote if you haven't. If you have not cast your vote yet, well, no, you know what?
Give him 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Give the
50%.
timer. Yeah, okay, there we go.
I closed it because 50%
Wow.
is overwhelming. Hawkeye wins.
Wow.
So 50% of you voted for Hawkeye, 29% of you voted for Hank, Scarlet Witch 15%, and Vision a paltry 6%.
Man,
Wow, y'all are fake, dude.
Even an android can cry.
So all right, so that's our S tier: Cap, Thor,
As
Iron Man,
it should.
Wasp, and Hawkeye.
Let's go. Everything is right in the world now.
Put him at the bottom.
Well, he is already at the bottom of S, okay?
Okay, good.
So that's it. That's the official tier list of the Avengers. It's the Comics Pals tier list, which means it is correct. Thank you for voting. the emancipating poet. I'm part of the 29%. So am I, brother. Well, I didn't vote, but
Hey now.
this has been fun. We're not done with the show by any means, but we love to do a tier list. What was the last one we did? We did Justice League.
League.
Justice
Yep.
League.
That was fun. That was fun. We got to do another one. What can we do?
Spider-Man villains. Have you ever do that?
That was done.
That was done, I think, right?
Rogues, yeah.
Rogues, yeah.
Batman villains, I think we
That was
did.
done.
We did that for sure, yeah. The big ones are kind of like X-Men was a fucking marathon, that one.
That was crazy. We still get hate comments on that.
Yeah, well,
Hell yeah. Yes.
great for YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else could we do? We could rank all the Inhumans.
Could be a lot of who's.
Oh, God.
Tell you right now.
Superman villains.
I feel like all the Superman villains are on the queue for the Superman roller coaster at Six Flags. Like you can get through it pretty quickly.
All the best X-Men arcs.
I think arcs could be fun
That's tough.
or events.
We don't all have the same.
Reading, yeah.
Yeah,
Events, I think we could do.
sure. We could do events.
Yeah.
Inhumans.
Wow, that's rude.
Facts, dude.
Punisher villains, they're all dead.
Yeah. Who's on that list? Jigsaw. Who's the other one?
Nucci family.
Oh yeah.
Hey now, Luna's got a good idea here.
Snow
Snow
bunnies?
bunnies.
Oh god. All right. Sean can do that for the Patreon.
I already did it.
I was about to
I
say-
did a top 5, but
Yeah.
we can do that. We can do that tier list.
Oh yeah, magic horror characters. That could
That's
be
good.
fun. Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Legion. That'd be cool. Got to do some reading.
I would definitely need to do a lot of reading for that.
Non-big 2 superhero list.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm reading, if I want superheroes, I'm reading big two. Like I never
Well-
read Invincible.
Yeah, you
Black
got
Hammer.
Invincible, Spawn, Black Hammer, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just because.
Yeah, that'll be great on YouTube, Marco. Let's rank all Black Hammer characters.
Yeah.
That'll hit numbers.
Trying to think of who else you could include in that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Battle
Young
Beast.
Blood.
That's-
You could put Shaft on there. Hellboy would probably be up there for me though. I think
Oh,
he
yeah,
counts. Yeah.
Hellboy. Yeah, we've done Batman villains, Chris.
all the Valiant characters that'd be.
Ooh, the goat.
Who's here? We could do like Bat Family. We never did that.
Bat Family. That's big.
Long
That's
list.
big.
Yeah, that
You
would
do
be a good
Spider
one.
Family too.
Yeah. Power Rangers.
We're missing the guy who would
Yeah,
probably do
about
that
to
one.
I love that, Patrick. Spawn. Spawn is S tier.
That's fair. Ooh, Cosmic Marvel could be fun. Yeah,
Cosmic
Yeah.
Marvel. Yeah, I like that. We'll come up with something. We'll
Yeah.
do another tier list relatively soon.
Or we'll just bonk ourselves in the head, forget what we did for X-Men, and redo it.
Could do that. Gives people something to hate. Image universe characters.
The Image universe is not really a thing.
Right. Unless you're saying like include everything.
Like, yeah,
Yeah. No.
putting
Saga.
Gus S tier,
Goose.
S tier.
Lion Cat S tier.
Lion Cat's rad.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm curious, do people outside the US think Captain America is that cool? I think people inside the US don't think Captain America is that cool until Chris Evans started playing the character.
You had an issue with Captain America beforehand, right?
When I was a kid, yeah. Yeah, I did.
I know BJ
hard to
definitely
play.
did. BJ talked about that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Lame as fuck.
Damn.
Cap at the time, you know. Flash tier list? No. They're all who cares? They're all the Flash. All right. Putting the tier list in the rearview mirror. That's how we're closing out Avengers month. Because we already did the book club this past Tuesday. Go listen to it. New Avengers by Bendis. Someone showed up and said they've read fucking Hickman. I'm like, how did you manage that?
That's crazy.
That's
How do
funny.
you manage that? It was on the fucking Patreon. I feel like I say it 30 times an episode.
I had slides for it, but you know
There
what?
were slides.
You got to read something good as well. So
True.
Maybe
There you
they
go.
net it out in positive then.
Top 100 Gooner covers. That's crazy.
Oh boy,
Wow.
I need access to Marco's hard drive.
Hey, easy, easy. That's password protected.
MP says, what about a story arc tier list instead of a character one? Yeah. What would it be like? Would it be like Demon in a Bottle versus fucking Death of Gwen Stacy or all Spider-Man
We
stories?
should put a controversial comic books tier list. Clone Saga, Avengers, what 300? We could put Civil War on there.
Civil War 2.
Oh no, even on controversial, I don't want to see it.
I like the Gunnar covers thought, but that's like
No, that's
we can't do that.
How do we prepare?
the 2% of non-men who watch the show is going to
Yeah.
drop down to 1 then.
I don't want to alienate all of our friends. And also that's just not even we don't need to do that. But yeah. Fun
One.
stuff. Always love the ranking. Let's do story arcs by character or team, top Avengers or Justice League stories. I don't think I've read enough of the stories of either team to be able to do that. And we're not going to rank writers. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's just too,
Controversial.
yeah. I don't even think like that about humans. Although I did have a thought. Last week we briefly broached the subject of ranking our audience because that's funny, but we're not going to do that. I did have a question though, since it is Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving just passed. I did have a question. An unsung listener, someone we don't mention all the time, that you want to shout out and say, "Hey, I like you." I think that's nice.
Unsung.
I did last week. I've shouted out Emily, who's never really in the YouTube, but
That was a
she
good one.
helps run some of those book clubs.
Yes.
You know, which she probably won't even hear this. I'm not even sure she listens to the show.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
But yeah, definitely being able to like run those book clubs. Like it is hard enough to run a book club on the show, let alone outside of it. So
The organizing. That's the hardest part.
yes, very what type A is that? What I'm thinking about, Marco?
I guess. I was going to say Google Sheets.
I really like Tracy. I don't know if Tracy will hear this, but I like Tracy. Isaac, Tracy, whatever. Not really too much of a commenter in the live chat, but a very active member of the Discord.
Yeah, some people are just Discord people. That's just how they talk.
Yeah. Oh, and for that, Mike, Momentum Mike Elliott doesn't always join the chats, but anytime time he does, it's a gift.
I love Mike. Yeah, Mike's awesome.
Great opinions, great vibe on the Discord.
Cosm shouts out Hayden. Hayden's hideout. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Hayden is an MVP. The only reason I didn't say Hayden is because I say Hayden's name every week on the show. I was trying to avoid someone that's a Patreon member, but yeah, definitely. And also Cosm. I love Cosm. I love Cosm's approach to arguments and topics. Makes me think. Makes people think.
Arguments. We don't got arguments going on.
Yeah, discussions.
Sure.
Yeah.
We are in the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah. Very good.
Indeed.
CW Word says, "Who are some of the who tier chatters?" You know what, CW Gordon, you're on that list.
Word. Oh man. All right. So, let's keep things going. Speaking of, I did want to do this. We did not give our pick of the month on Wednesday.
Oh,
on Pal's Pulls.
I know mine already.
Oh.
Go for it.
It's Batman Deadpool. The 1-2 punch of Morrison, with Dan Mora doing some real fourth wall breaky shit, real Morrison type shit, and then the return of Tom Taylor doing Nightwing and Laura Kinney. Loved every single thing about it. That was easily my pick of the month. It would arguably be up there for pick of the year.
I am with you. Batman Deadpool, my pick of the month.
I think mine was Dark Patterns, number 12. Um, the month just because it ended something that I've just thoroughly enjoyed constantly. I don't think there was a bad issue of that. At most, there was a great issue, or at least there was a great issue.
Okay. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Um, there you go. Those are our picks of the month.
Somebody shouting out Absolute Batman Annual. It was the last Wednesday of October for that.
Yeah, 29th.
That would have been mine, I think.
Yep.
Um, let's do a top five. So normally we do them one by one, or one or two every week until we get to the end. But since we already cleared out our Avengers top five, I thought it would be nice to do a quick top five here, one through five, five through one, whatever, of comics related things that we are thankful for in 2025. 2025 was a hard year for a lot of us, but I know that comic books keep a lot of our heads on straight, or at least help us to get through our hard days. So let's talk about the things that we're grateful for and thankful for in the comic space this year.
Uh,
Go ahead, Marco.
I was gonna ask for a qualifier. Can we count the Discord?
Totally.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot my five because I got it
Run
ready.
it.
So my number five, is Nick Dragotta. I have loved all the stuff that he's been putting out the for Batman, and most recently, I have this ready. This leads into my number four, which is indie comics, and this was the perfect cross section. I read this book, and I've been just looking over the pages. Good Devils Don't Play Fair. This is with David Brothers, Nick Dragotta, and this is just a showcase for them. So an artist that I absolutely adore is doing, I think, genre-defining things in the big two space, but also in the indie space with this image one shot seemingly, which God, I wish it wasn't. My number three, Marie Javins. I think everything that DC has been putting out has been hot fire. And I think somebody who has a vision at the head of what a comic book company is and should be, the direction involved, the people that she's bringing in, the way that she's allowing what feels like creative freedom to just permeate the books, and hope and fun. I absolutely love the the way that the ship's being driven right now. My number two, is for the two boys on this show right here, Sean and Tyler. Super
Oh,
thankful for you guys. This
You're not on
is
my list. Sorry.
it's all right. It's all right. I see how it is. Super thankful for you boys, for the fun we have, for every New York Comic Con, for just I feel like the support and the things that we do. And then that leads into my number one, which is the community here. Just being able to go and chit chat with people, be it talk about comics, talk about other things, just what it feels like, the community we fostered. Super thankful for all of that because it feels like a great place for me to either just spam the Pokemon cards that I have or be able to gush about a book.
how about you, Tyler?
Yeah, I was just writing them down just now, but I have them. I'm ready. No, I don't really know of a particular order. I'll say this is my top five, but I don't know where they rank. And sorry, none of them are sappy. Apologies. Number five, I have Marvel Cosmic coming back into prominence with the whole Imperial story and this, the comic spinning out of it. That's just super rad for me. Love that stuff. Number four, return of Matt Fraction to comics. I think it's a big deal. His stuff on Batman so far has been really, 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 really fun. So I am excited for that and thankful for that. Number three, I just wrote Daniel Warren Johnson. I think with the culmination of his Transformers run and the Absolute Batman Annual, along with like the series of covers that he's just put out, whether it's the DCKO ones or there's a couple of ones that Marvel has put out with his art on it. I just think it's great. And he's also just like a fucking good dude. Number two, Avengers comics getting better. Addendum, not Avengers proper, but Avengers sphere of stuff. I'm talking like a Hulk. There's a really good Hulk book right now. Cap's really fucking good right now. Thor is really good right now. Iron Man on its way. Like we're pretty. It's pretty safe to say that that book is going to be pretty good. So I think that's a big deal. The number one, I have Absolute. I just think the Absolute books are so it's a breath of fresh air for me in comics that it's just really, really nice to be a part of. And I think that really spurs the discussion with, listeners, with, Twitter people, the ones that are civil, and all that. So yeah, those would be my 5.
Love it. So my 5 are Dennis Camp. Dennis Camp has, across 3 publishers, been putting out some of my favorite comics of the year. And I just really love the way that he tells stories. I haven't enjoyed Ultimates this year that much, but Ultimate 17 is my favorite comic of the year. And Assorted Crisis Events, every issue is very, very good. It makes you think. Absolute Martian Manhunter was pick of the week for almost all of us, almost every week. So Dennis Camp is up there for me. Um, in addition to that, DC Comics. I think DC Comics as a whole has been killing it this year. Made reading comics so fun this year. Books like Superman, books like Absolute Batman and Wonder Woman. Um, just incredible stuff. Dark Patterns. What a year for Dark Patterns. Brilliant book. New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con is fun, but it's also work. And every year I enjoy it a little bit more. And I think that's in part because of these 2 gentlemen here, because I really enjoy getting to actually like be around you guys like in person, even though I don't talk that much.
Yeah, this is the year you got introduced to rum and coke.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. You guys got to see me come out of my shell a little bit in person when I was drinking like crazy at that party.
That's 2-drink buzz is the perfect sweet spot for a social interaction.
Yep.
Yeah, I shouldn't say I was drinking like crazy.
No, you weren't. You weren't even drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, thank you guys for that. That was an awesome time. Brian Michael Bendis. Brian Michael Bendis, the week that he came on the show was one of the hardest weeks of my life. And having him here and being able to say to him how much he means to me and have him receive that well and be so encouraging and exchange emails and everything, just so impactful to me in ways that I really don't want to talk about right now. But I do feel like more indebted to him than I did before.
Yeah.
So thank you to Brian Bendis. And the community, the Comics Palace community, the Discord, the live streams, everything. It's such a lifeline for me. I never realized how important this community could be to me. But it grows every year. The more of you there are, the more we get to hang out and talk, and I learn about you guys. It's so important, this relationship that we have, and it's going to grow, and it's going to be more important next year for me, and hopefully for all of you as well. So thank you. Really appreciate you. That's our top 5. Keep them coming in the chat. I see you guys. See Hayden's Hideout is here. Says thankful for this community, especially the hangouts we get to do in Discord, like pre-pals, post-pals, and the community book clubs.
We love a P.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, the fact that there's pre-pals and then post-pals, straight up 8 hours of just chatting comics is bananas.
No, the ultimate was, I think it was it. No, it wasn't last week.
It was a
week ago.
Yeah, it was a few weeks, I think. Like
Someone shared a fucking screenshot of how long the Discord chat was, the voice chat. It was like 7, 8 hours.
Yeah,
like
dude.
that. Yeah. Amin.
I was about to be like, yo, guys, we need to touch grass now for mental health. Yeah.
That was after us, too.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, you guys are amazing. Like, it's beyond going hard for us. You go hard for yourselves.
Yeah, each other.
Clap it up for yourselves. You go hard for each other. That's beautiful. It's so beyond the show now. That's what I want. I love it. All right. Let's wait. Superjob says, I'm thankful for the Daredevil Evergreen stream Omar did, which introduced me to both you and Crushing Crisis.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I was on that one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah, it was. So I got to redeem myself from my dark web take.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we've got some news bits to dive into today. Not a ton, but meaty. Well, one of them's meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Philip Kennedy Johnson, congratulations are in order for our man who has gone exclusive with Marvel Comics. So he signed a multi-year exclusive deal with Marvel. It kicks off in January of 2026. Um, Obviously, Philip Kennedy Johnson has Infernal Hulk going on right now at Marvel. The Hellhunter stuff I think just wrapped up.
It did, yep.
We know that the Will of Doom, I think it's called, is coming.
Dungeons of Doom.
Dungeons of Doom,
Dungeons.
thank you. And Philip Kennedy Johnson is front and center in that alongside Percy. Um, so he's got his baseline at Marvel. The weird part is that, at DC, he's still got the Book of L,
Yeah.
which is I think three issues deep. We don't know of anything else on the horizon, which makes sense because he's not going to be writing for DC for some time. But he was planting roots at DC that I thought we were going to get to see bloom, and now at least for the next few years, that will not be the case.
Yep. Yep. He's taken a chance on a different set of Elder Gods over at
Sure.
Marvel, which like that's his bag, that's his stuff. I'm interested what this means for the long term. This feels like we're securing an capable and apt writer for our side of the our side of the pond, so that we can build him up to do things. We're giving him the space. He'll wrap up what he has to, and then now let's see how he fleshes out the Hulk pieces or anything else he kind of wants to put his hands on.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if more exclusivity announcements happen. I think Chip is one that Marvel should probably look into getting exclusive. I think PKJ is great because PKJ would have been a guy I could have seen doing an absolute book down the line. And not to say like steal him from DC, but they did. I think the Olgren stuff might finally finish in Adventures of Superman. But I think this is a great get for Marvel. I've loved the stuff he's done at Marvel so far. That Hellhunters was fucking rad. That was a fun ass book, which tied in a bit to what he's selling at Hulk. So yeah, I think they should. Chris Condon is exclusive to Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, getting these writers that are up and coming to be exclusive would be great, especially if they do have plans post Ultimates. Because post Ultimates will be also post Absolute. So to see if Marvel has any plans to take any of that thunder away. They'd be dumb not to. So yeah, I think this is a great writer to have.
This is another feather in the cap of a Marvel that I think is setting itself up for a huge 2026.
Yep.
They got Williamson, they got Chris Condon under an exclusive contract. Now Philip Kennedy Johnson, one of the writers who's certainly on my short list of the top writers right now. And someone that people really, really like. It can't be understated how much people like Philip Kennedy Johnson, like as a person. And I think people by and large enjoy what he does in comics. So for Marvel to have him exclusively, first of all, don't fuck it up. Like really utilize the guy. But second of all, I think this is a great sign for the future.
Yeah, agreed for sure.
I'm hoping this is let us now regroup Marvel and let's start pointing the story direction.
Put on your Buckley hat, Marco.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here we got it. The future of Marvel is here.
Sounds nothing like him, but sure.
Not even close.
No.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think go ahead.
We got him early.
Okay, now put on the CB1 and say Konnichiwa.
No.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I just love this for PKJ. We got to have him back on the show now to talk about this.
Yeah. He's a great talk, too.
Totally.
Yeah.
He was our writer of the year a couple years ago, if I remember correctly.
Probably after the Superman stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hell yeah. World at War Comics says PKJ should be writing 3 titles at Marvel next year. I hope so.
Yeah, and then Goblin Graphics is saying he thinks PKJ could bring back Marvel horror. I think something like a Ghost Rider would be interesting.
Wow.
He's,
Yeah.
he tackled a bit of them in Hellhunters.
Someone earlier, Jack P. Grimm. I'm thankful for the accessibility of characters. I'm on my way to meet Philip Kennedy Johnson at my local comic book store
Oh,
right
wow.
now. Say hi and congrats.
Yeah, tell him we said what's up.
Grimmy, by the way. Just
Grimmy. Oh, that's right.
Grimmy.
That's right. Grimmy.
Yeah.
Grimmy.
Hayden's Hideout says, loved yesterday's member exclusive video. Looking forward to Marvel in 2026, except for X-Men. So what Hayden is referring to is that for our channel members of the VI Pal tier, you guys get early access to all the videos that we push out to the feed. A lot of you may not know this. We're not just a live stream. We also put out videos every week. And I think a lot of you are going to be very happy with our 2026 plans if you enjoy our videos. Super Job says, put Chris Condon on Hawkeye, where he can utilize those Green Arrow stories he had planned.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they're 1-to-1 outside of the shooting, but I'm sure Chris Condon could do a good Hawkeye.
Is there a place? Sorry, go ahead, Marco.
No, I said 100%.
Is there a place, Tyler, that you see a Chris Condon landing outside of Hawkeye where it's like, yeah, that's a good fit?
I have not seen him tackle a team. I'd want to see him try maybe like a Secret Avengers type thing. I just don't know if they want to expand the Avengers line that big.
The Defenders.
I don't know when the next time they'll do a Defenders book is, Marco.
I could see him doing like a really gritty, low to the ground Defenders book. That would be fucking no.
Defenders are never really low to the ground though. That's the thing.
Well, I was correcting myself.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Defenders of the Netflix show. What I should have said.
Got it.
Yeah. What I should have said is, I guess, Heroes for Hire, because that's more like
Mm.
that Defenders is not the Defenders to me. I just,
That's Bendis Defenders. Like that's Bendis' team, which I think it would be a good team book to have. Yeah, they need to come up with a new fucking name though.
yeah. Condon on Wolverine, that's a gimme.
Yeah.
Daredevil, he was on a lot of people's Daredevil shortlist, but that book is snapped up now, obviously.
Ooh, I wonder if Marvel should get Stephanie Phillips as exclusive too. That's someone you probably want.
I can't even think of a reason not to.
Yeah.
Because she's not really doing anything at DC, right?
No. Most of her stuff's at Marvel, and then it was Grimm.
So
Indie stuff.
snap her up.
Yeah, she's
Snap her up.
doing 2-3 books at Marvel right now. Yeah.
I think the biggest free agent, if you will, is Dennis Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's teetering between everything right now.
Literally. Yeah.
I don't know if he's willing to give that up, but I would love to see him sign exclusive with Marvel.
I think he's still too hungry. He's still like, I want to dip my toe here and dip my toe here, and unless they give him something where like, hey, this comes with a condition.
Where would you rather see him, though? Like, if he had to land exclusive in one place, where would you rather see him? Camp.
Marvel.
DC.
I think. Oh, interesting. I see. I like his perspective of the world outside your window that we've had with the Ultimates. I think he needs to hone that in a bit more. And I think with things like Assorted Crisis Events, he is really good at being able to describe and put into his world anxieties, and that feels like the right cross section for a Marvel character. I am feeling some way about either living in this world or being in this city, and I need to do something about it. And so, Marvel.
I say DC because it lets him do Vertigo books. That's what I want to see.
Damn.
I say Marvel because I feel like I enjoy his stories at Marvel more. Absolute Martian Manhunter is an insane book, but it's not going to last. And he could still do indie work. It wouldn't be Vertigo, but it would be, Image and the like. So I think Marvel.
Do exclusives prevent you from writing Image? I guess it would depend on the exclusive, though. I'm sure there could be one they could make like that.
I can't think of any instance of that off the top of my head. Mostly, I've seen creators do indie books as well.
Is Hickman still exclusive?
Hickman is definitely still exclusive.
Yeah.
And obviously, he has never cared about not doing indie books.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a good poll. Do you want to see Dennis Camp more at Marvel or DC? Marvel, DC, or keep him a free agent?
Like how the question is binary, but the the answers
The
are
choices
not.
are yeah.
That's a Marcoism. Um, Camp on Constantine. Does that tickle your fancy?
No, it has to be
Ooh.
called Hellblazer.
Boo.
I don't want to. I don't want to read a Constantine book. I'm only going to read Hellblazer books.
Constantine.
Constantine.
CW Gordon says his stuff is mostly out of main continuity. If Ultimate really is over, DC has much more opportunity for that kind of thing. It's valid, but I want to see him integrated more into
Yeah.
either company's continuity.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you're pigeonholing him to what he's already done. I want to see what he can do.
Exactly.
Matt Fisher with the 199. I'd like to see him reboot Jim Shooter's new universe. All right, well, that's the first time those words have been strung together that way.
Matt Fisher is an oddball. I love it. I want to see you, Matt. I really do. I just want to see you. I don't know why. World at War Comics says Jeremy Adams signed exclusive for DC and he has to end his Flash Gordon with Mad Cave. Interesting. Because, well,
That's
I would like
IP,
to
though.
know. Yeah, I would like to know the specifics because that is an IP book. There may
Yeah.
be something to that, but I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, Pete Collins says Dennis Camp X-Men. That would be insanity.
He would. I think Dennis Camp would actually write the what the X-Men are analogous for in the text for once.
100%.
Yeah.
That's right. He'd write that in the text that
What? That Wolverine has two dicks?
yeah, no, not that part, bro. The Wolverine, Cyclops.
The
yeah,
trio,
the trio.
yeah.
The trio.
Marvel's
that's right.
Trinity.
Marvel's Trinity. That's right.
It ain't on the page. It ain't on the stage, Marco. Cut that shit out.
He's gonna write that shit in there.
Damn.
The triple X-Men.
Oh no! I've seen that video.
Directed by Axel Braun.
Oh no. Matt Fisher was a $4.99. Will we get the end of all Jonathan Hickman's books before he retires? Absolutely not.
Never. In fact, we'll get more new ones.
Yeah.
Unfinished, yeah. 100%.
That's a question for the end of year poll. Will Jonathan Hickman finish a book that he starts? I guess Imperial technically, right?
Hey, Imperial, Avengers versus or Aliens,
Oh yeah, AVA.
It's just the longer arc shit,
Right.
which only happened twice at Marvel, I think. Yeah.
Avengers X-Men.
Yeah. Matt Fisher again with the 199. Come to C2E2 and you shall. Free Ubers for you three. Yo.
How does that work?
Wait, I thought he was in the UK.
No, they don't have
What am I
Ubers
thinking
there.
of?
Yo, I might take you up on that. I want to go to C2E2.
C2E2 and Heroes Con, I would say, are our top two.
Yeah.
When is that?
Although I have been tempted to the more I realize San Diego, like that's kind of one I want to go to too. But
I feel like that's one for like the books, and then the one time, and we're good.
yeah, it's like a bucket list thing.
Maybe we should apply.
I'm gonna apply right now to C2E2.
Oh man, you're probably a little late on that one. I mean, I got in once, but then I got divorced.
Oh,
Would we want to go? Well,
Yeah, why
we
not?
should talk about that another time.
Yeah. We got like budget and stuff like that.
I would love to go.
Depends on when it is because I don't have PTO until May. So
March. Oh,
Oh, never mind. World at War Comics says he was just on my show and he said he had an agreement for certain books, but needed to end it. That makes me think exclusive would also mean nothing indie. The problem is that we have many examples to the contrary.
but also contracts could be different per person.
That is also very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess with indie being big nowadays, maybe those contracts are specifically stating no indie.
Yeah, it's possible. I wonder what Joshua Williamson's contract status was when he started doing Skybound. Yeah, I would love to know. But moving on, we do have a major topic to dive into. This would have been the main topic had we not already said we were going to do the Avengers deal. Um, so Tim Seeley is a writer of some of the Age of Revelation stuff that's going on right now. There was an Age of Revelation Infinity comic issue 4 that came out, and it upset a lot of people. It upset a lot of people because it involves Magic, who has shooters, as Tyler likes to say, many, many, many of them.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. And so Tim Seeley and Philip Seavey did this book, Philip on the art, for a former friend of ours. Good dude.
Former, what you do?
No,
I
no, we
shouldn't
should.
say that like that.
Yeah,
We just haven't talked in a while.
yeah.
And so the situation is that Magic ends up back in hell or limbo, whatever you want to call it. And allegedly, supposedly in the past, her relationship with Belasco and hell, the implication that people received was that she was assaulted. She was sexually assaulted, SA. And that for her to go back in this book, in Age of Revelation Infinity, and go back and seem to be comfortable with being there, turning back into the Dark Child and being subservient to Belasco once again, made a lot of people feel really uncomfortable, really angry, really frustrated. There were a lot of opinions on social, a lot of attacks against Philip Seavey, or excuse me, Tim Seeley. Tim Seeley. Their names just rhyme.
Yeah.
Um, Death threats. If you look at the Bleeding Cool article about this subject, there are death threats that are linked to the point. Sorry, go ahead.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
just fucked up.
To the point where Tim made the decision to leave Twitter
Yeah.
and posted on Bluesky and said, well, I had to finally deactivate Twitter because that was just a touch too much death for me and the family. It was a shit 16-year run. Fuck everybody. This is a very, very touchy subject.
Is it?
Yes, I think so.
I guess there's nuance here, in a way. I think it's safe to say all of us agree that, like, even saying giving a death threat for anything is bullshit. Giving it for your funny books, an Infinity comic no less, not to diminish that. You need to reevaluate your life choices if that's what you're doing on the internet. Sometimes fandom is just insane. And most of them probably don't even read the books that they're complaining about. So I don't think there's any world where that is a healthy thing to do for the creators involved and for the people doing the death threats. Like, you're not in the right spot if that's what you're doing. But on the other end, I think you could take credit. Like none of this has been, like, the stuff I've seen has been few and far between actual criticism to the team and talking about why this makes people feel uncomfortable, as much as it is just shitting on them and saying, like, I can't believe you would fucking do this. I think there is a world where giving apt criticism for this is fine, but that's not what the internet's for. So I think doing the death threats and all that diminishes your messaging as a fan, and you're screwing over yourself too, and Magic in a way herself. So it's just messy all around.
And if this is text or subtext, I think to the point that Tyler's making, this is the funny books. These are at most maybe an allegory for the thought, or for the consideration. I don't know if this is necessarily like we do this. We treat these creators, like this for that allegory. So yeah, this is buck wild that a creator has been pushed off a platform, and as we've talked about, that they need for their advertising, that they need for them to be able to put out books. You're hurting and hampering a otherwise good creator. I've am not familiar with the specific text of it. But we just don't do this to creators.
Yeah, frankly, I hardly care what happened in the book.
It doesn't matter
Um,
for what the result is. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't think in 2025, with all of the lawyers and editors and everything else that happened at Marvel, they own these characters, they control the fate of these characters. I think if Marvel saw a problem with the depiction, they would step in. I think a lot of people are bringing themselves to this in a way that is unwarranted, frankly. Um, you can have opinions about like Tyler said it well. You can have opinions about the story, but I don't think you can make death threats or get to a place where you even know the creator enough to criticize them on any personal level. I don't know Tim Seeley.
Yeah.
Tom King has written things that I think suck, but I will never say anything about him personally. He's a great actually I will. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. That's what I'll say about him personally. We have to be able as people to divorce our feelings about fiction from reality. It's cool to love magic, which by the way, based on the pages that I saw, that's not even magic in the book.
Darkchild.
Yeah. So I'm confused. But beyond the point, you have to be able to separate your feelings about a character that doesn't exist from people who do exist.
And even from the criticism standpoint, all that stuff was subtext in the original New Mutant stuff. Because it's being subtext, it might not be what Tim Seeley read. Logically speaking, it makes sense for in this alternate Age of Revelation world, what's the worst thing that could happen to these characters, which is what's happening in this world. The worst thing for Magic is to go back to Limbo in a way where she's not leader. And I think sure, maybe that's a little shallow and surface level and maybe a boring story. And sure, that's criticism of the writer. But I don't think it's super fair to be like, oh, you want to put Magic, a female character, into another situation where she can be SA'd. I think you're jumping a couple steps too far. I think there are spots where you can explain that to a creator and be like, hey, a lot of the fandom sees this as a character, maybe you weren't aware of this, and elucidating that for a creator. And I think that's discourse and that's discussion, and I think that's fine. But I didn't see a lot of that because all I saw were these fucking gifs of Magic being addressed as elephant in the room, or people just spamming, and I'm like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about now because all I'm seeing is this bullshit. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
I think it's despicable. I feel like every year we're doing this. You know, save your ire for people who are doing awful things in real life. Like there have been comic book creators and comic book, just people behind the scenes who have done awful shit. Shoot, like those situations are resolved largely, but like save your ire, save your bullets for those people. Tim Seeley's just a dude writing a comic book.
That have done things to other people,
Exactly.
like actively, not to your favorite character that you have a questionable relationship with.
And also, like, is this the end of this Steven story?
I'm not sure. I doubt it.
Well, it's not Age of Revelation because that's still happening, and Darkchild's still a prominent, character in that book. So like, we're even like jumping the gun in terms of like what the actual story is about. So like, it's just I think it's a little too reactionary for me.
So here's a little bit from the Bleeding Cool article. Seemingly subservient, but suggesting that it is all part of her plan and one that we know will see her escape limbo and take control of a goodly chunk of the USA to run as she sees fit. But some Magic fans are not happy with these turns of events and took to social media. Many were upset that a character read as having been sexually abused as a child was returning to a place of such abuse and taking such a form again. There were considered opinions from some, but others posted knee-jerk responses, even as there were those who countered them. Look, the implication there being on the part of Rich Johnson, which, by the way, I have not read the whole comic. I read the pieces that were cut out for this article, so I'm assuming that this is what there is that relates to the story that was told by Tim Seeley. And if that is the case, that Magic is fooling Belasco, then of course she's going to put herself in a fucked up situation to gain control. That makes total sense to me as a storyline. Why is that wrong?
Yeah, there's what's the word I'm looking for? Like she's having the consent there. She's doing this.
She's taking control. She's taking her power.
Yeah. And also, like, are people upset that she's Darkchild again? Like, where's the heat for Marvel Rivals? That's your ult, you know? I'm seeing Darkchild in every match I'm in.
Ultimate Power says it's not the end of the series, but the ends don't justify the means. But, you know, with all due respect, who are you to say that? Like, how do you get to determine that the ends don't justify the means?
At least
the
not
story's unresolved. Yeah. So you don't know the end. And we don't know how Magic plays this out.
We do know the end in so much that, like, this story is a prequel to what's happening in Age of Revelation, where she is like the head of like the East Coast.
Right.
In Darkchild, it's there. It's her as Darkchild. So we do know of an end.
Okay, so an end that resolves in her
having
control and power. Yeah. So what's the issue? Cosm says, do you think this also comes from recently new fans who may or may not know Magic's supposed origin that comes from Rivals? Not to blame them, but more for the where is this coming from angle. I don't know.
Magic's always had shooters.
Yeah. She's super popular.
Yeah.
Luna says, does a story have to be resolved to have a justified criticism of how a story uses a character? I mean, I think if you're going to criticize something, you should know where it's going. Knee-jerk reactions almost every time are not good. And I don't think that it's fair to jump to... Like, again, criticism is cool. Yeah. We do that on Pals Polls every week. We talk about stories that are unresolved all the time. I'm not talking about base criticism. I'm talking about the level of vitriol that we are seeing about an unresolved story.
Yes. Talking like reaction, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Like criticism being like, hey, Tim Seeley, just so you know, Magic being a subservient role can be a thing to talk that might make people remember when she was, you know, subtextually assaulted back in her origin. Maybe you don't want to go there. That's criticism. That's fine.
Looking at the pages, but exactly what the article here has linked is exactly what happens. There is no other, I feel like, subtext here. Like this looks.
The subtext is in the original story. Like there's pages where like Sin and like Velasco are just completely mollywopping this young child. It's at the SA is subtextual, but there's actual assault multiple times throughout it.
Sure,
it's a kid getting fucking destroyed by grown men.
Ultimate Power says, agree to disagree. Even if the alt future's erased, torture porn is torture. But where's the torture and where's the porn, dude? Genuinely, like, where's the torture? Like, it's not enough to just say words. You have to be able to produce what you're talking about.
I don't think Marvel would allow torture porn in their comics.
Of course they wouldn't. That's a crazy, like, I like you, but that's a crazy thing to just throw out there blanketly. That's not what happens. It's just not what happens. I read the pages. That's not there. Doesn't happen. Vitrio says, if SA doesn't happen in the comic, how can people criticize how the character is used? That's kind of what I'm reacting to. That essay is not in any book with Magic in it. You could make the argument that it's implied, but I personally think that's a reach. And as Tyler said, this is not Magic. This is Darkchild. So I don't know. I struggle with that, and I'm willing to engage. That's the thing. I'm willing to hear the argument. I gotta hear an argument. I can't just hear base claims that are like flimsy.
And Ultimate Power says the first page of the comic has a line tighter than a nun's legs, which is a fair criticism of Tim Seeley's work. That is perpetual through Tim Seeley's work. I think there is something to say with like Tim Seeley's written Rogue Savage Land before this. Tim Seeley's written Money Shot before this. So I think there's criticism you can give for sure. especially of how if somebody has a history of writing women that are sexual in nature. I still don't think that justifies death threats. You know,
I can never get. I mean, there's no world in which that's okay, but hopefully everybody in our audience is aware of that. I really hope everyone is aware of that. Luma says it feels more like the mention or implication of SA alone was just enough to make certain fans rally into a frenzy. And from there, you get some emotionally unstable folks who go off the tee. I don't know.
over
Over the I don't know.
Over the
otters.
top. Over
Over
the
the
top.
top. There you go.
Oh,
That makes
otter,
sense.
not
Yeah.
otters. Turmeric tango. Okay.
Matt Fisher with the 1999. Thanks for the 20 spot, brother. My serious comment for the day. All this comes from a deeply personal spot. These characters, Magic, Peter, were our constant companions growing up. When real life lets us down, comics were there. That's why we care too much.
Oh, I think that's a lot of where this criticism comes from, and I think even some of the death threats come from that. I just don't just it doesn't justify it.
You have to have your head on straight. Like all three of us on this panel and everybody listening, we all love certain characters.
Yeah.
And we would all go to bat hard for certain characters. But that doesn't warrant all this. It just doesn't. I'm sorry. And there's a conversation that can be had about that in terms of like how much I don't know. My honest truth is that I think everybody needs to just chill the fuck out about fiction. That's my honest truth. I talk about fiction a lot on these channels, but I, it's, it's fun. It's a job. I don't do it because I don't know. Like I just can't imagine getting to that place.
It's not that deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your take is it's not that serious. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Tariq says, Luna, is SA something that should not be in stories? And I'm not repeating that to put the question on Luna, but I do want to sort of put the question on us. Is SA something that's out of bounds in storytelling?
I do think there's an issue with maybe an issue is not the word, but I think there is a difference in opinion in younger generations where bad things being in fiction is a reflection on the writer, which I don't think is fair. I think bad things should happen in comics. I think you need to be very careful with it, especially with SA, because that's a real thing that affects a lot of people, especially in books like comics where there are continuous stories that people read and they might not know what the next writer is going to be writing about for a character they've already been invested in. So I think it's extra tricky with comics, but I don't think that should stop you from putting anything in a book. I don't know I brought up Lolita recently. Lolita is known as one of the like greatest forms of fiction, like in books of all time, but the fucking content is fucking like pedophilia and shit, and it's bad content, but it doesn't mean it shouldn't exist.
Yep. To that, I think the comics most recently example is and this is controversial in and of itself, but like Ed Pisker's Red Room is specifically made to make you uncomfortable with a sexual bend to it. It does have elements of, I mean, straight up sexual assault, and there is actual torture, and like this is meant to provoke from an artistic perspective and to challenge people, to challenge not the idea of it being immoral, but the idea of what do you do when you're faced with that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you react? How do you face the ugliness of that world? And I think that art needs to reflect that. So you being challenged with this, I think to the point we've made, we are criticizing because we are being faced with this, and that is a reaction. But it's how you then take it to, like Tyler said, to the creator. They are for this. They are in favor of this, and that I don't think stands.
Yeah, and I think Ultimate Power here says, I wouldn't say SA is out of bounds. It's betrayal, and I'm a firm believer that this plot of the comic, if the pages were done differently with angles, there would be lesser blowback. But that's criticism, and I think that's perfectly valid.
Yeah.
If that's what the Twitter discourse is like, this wouldn't be on the show.
It's a difference of you saying I think the pages should be done differently with different angles versus I think the pages should be done differently at different angles. You piece of shit.
No, I think it's saying I the other thing would be saying not even criticizing pages or angles.
Sure.
It would say
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think this should exist.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're a piece of shit.
And fuck you and your family. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I am a person where I think everything plays. I think everything plays. I have, and it's like, dude, you know, I gotta be careful. I since I was born, I've been watching movies about black people as slaves, dude. You know, watching them be whipped in movies, you know, women raped. SA, Jesus. All of that type of awfulness. And so the sensitivity level sometimes is a little surprising to me because these are the things that I grew up with. And I think that we should all be willing and able to tackle things that might make us uncomfortable because that's where you grow. You don't grow in comfortability. And I'm not telling you that you have to engage with material that you can't handle, but that's a different statement than it shouldn't exist. You, the individual human, do not get to determine what should exist. And that making you mad is what leads to the death threats and everything else. It's the powerlessness because you can't control it. But I'm telling you, you have a power you don't realize you have. That power is to turn it off. Turn it off. If you don't like it, turn it off.
Not to like diminish the topic, but that's 100% right, Sean. Like, I don't fuck with dolls. Like I had like as a kid, like some dolls like really fucking scared the shit out of me, and there's like literal trauma I had with dolls. Like I had to sit up at night. So if there's a horror movie out that's like a ventriloquist dummy or fucking like an Annabelle, I don't fucking fuck with that. I'll do the comic when it comes out for Boss Battle because I like you guys. But you know what? I turn it off. I don't think that shouldn't not exist, you know? And not to minimize actual trauma that people have, but I think it's apt. You know, you just don't engage with it, and that in itself is a choice that you perfectly have.
And truth be told, Marvel hears that a lot more anyway. When you choose not to engage with something, all businesses can only react to the money you're not spending. That's it. They don't give a fuck about your Twitter fingers. Why should they? You guys say shit you don't stand by all the time. I guarantee you most of the people wishing Tim Seeley death don't read comics currently.
An Infinity comic, no less.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the most advertising for an Infinity comic that's ever been had. So,
Bro, it doesn't look good on the whatchamacallit, the iPad. It's made for phone. It's phone optimized.
I know, dude. They're not.
Near says, I hope portrayal is handled well when regarding essay, as it has the risk of being glorified or just for shock in any media. Yeah, but what about violence, my brother?
Word. Like the way that people are more okay with like, oh, that guy got murdered, but like sex is whoa, hey, easy.
Well, that's
there's gradations. There's gray. There's like.
Well, that's just we're a nation that is
puritanical.
made on puritanical values. Yeah, that's always going to be the case.
I just think it's funny that people can't break themselves out of that.
Well,
like
I think
you have the choice to break yourself out of that, and you're not.
I think for people who have like maybe had actual trauma regarding like SA in their life and their favorite character is magic, that sucks. Like that sucks that this is what you have to read. But also, it's Infinity comic. You don't really got to read it. It's Infinity comic for an alternate reality. You don't got to read it.
But I think it's fair to say like those individuals who have engaged with it, if it has happened to you in real life, I think that's warranted for you to not read. But if you're somebody who is on behalf of other people feeling this way, I don't think that's fair. You're
shooters,
you're now forced to engage with this thing that has made you uncomfortable. But that's the point. That's the point of it. That is now an additive experience for you. Where your dislike of it is not the uncreation of it. Your dislike of it is, wow, that made me feel something, and now I know the bounds of who I am as a person.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah.
Jamzilla, none of these characters are real. It's weird for me to see people act the way they do about them. You can be frustrated by story choices or delivery, but people can't seem to separate these things. Totally.
I mean, when sideways stuff happens, though, I'm probably gonna be one of these guys. So
Sideways was shouted out in a book I just read. It was Cheetah and
Cheetah,
Cheshire.
he gets jobbed out.
Ultimate Power says, is silence better than criticism, like at their informal email channels? I guess the big companies, bad publicity is good regardless. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I personally think that not spending your money and not investing time or engaging with a thing is the best way to let a business know you don't fuck with what they do. It's like in wrestling. You can boo or you can cheer. If you do either one of those things, it's good. If you are not making noise at all or you're not showing up to the venue, then there's a problem.
And Ultimate Power, I think what you're doing is criticism, which is fine.
Right.
But what we're talking about is not what you're doing. It's the people spamming and sending death threats. That's where there's a couple of steps removed there. You're fine. You make perfect sense. And also, like, had there been no hubbub at all, had people just been silent, this is an Infinity comic for an event book that is an alternate future. I would have not known this existed.
Right.
Nobody would have read this. No offense to the team. It's just the nature of it's a very specific section of comics.
And good on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel bad for Tim Seeley and Philip Seavey. This is not the kind of thing that they want attention for. I think it's very different for the creative team than it is for the company. You know, you're getting mad at Tim Seeley, not you, Ultimate Power, but just like the royal you.
Oh, I read Rogue
mad.
Savage Land. I'm a little mad.
Hey, easy.
I'm not a fan of his work, quite frankly. I don't think I've read anything by Tim Seeley that I was like, wow, that was really good. But that has nothing to do with like my opinions about this.
Grayson was pretty good.
I didn't read it.
Okay.
But my thing is, like, he could write anything he wants in his script and Marvel will publish it or not publish it. He could write fucking Magic getting blown to bits and say she will never return, she's dead forever. That is going to get editorialized.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem with this, the biggest problem you have is with Marvel.
And I will say, a lot of those editors are women as well. So this should, at least in the chain of things, people are looking at this, that it's not just the creatives.
That is true, yeah. Well, Local Man. People are saying read Local Man.
Yeah,
okay.
I have that. Isn't that Tony Freaks too?
Cosm says, what do you guys think about implied stuff and age ratings? I mean, is this something that needs to be considered?
It's feeling a little too comic code for me.
ESRB.
I think age ratings are very great in the sense that they can give parents and people an idea of what to expect in a book. But the problem is, like, I don't know how old you are, but I know that when I was young, and Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, Vice City came out, I had all them games, and I was not even a teenager when I first started playing them. I was just at someone's house, and she has a 12-year-old, and he plays Call of Duty.
I feel like all of that is just to cover their asses. It's not actually for
right
helping the reader. Yeah. It's just to be like, well, we said there was I'm on it. You know, you can't complain about it.
It was your responsibility.
Yeah.
But that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Like, if the company tells you this is an M book, theoretically, and you push past that and read it anyway, whatever you experience on the other side of that rating is your fucking problem.
Yep.
I can't believe this is in a book called Preacher. I thought this would be about God.
Matt Fisher says the times two standard is what upsets me. We let Bat Winky appear on the page, but this is too far. We let Chuck Austin's X-Men show people of different ages in vile acts, but this is too far. Well, let's talk about the Batman of it. The Batman of it was not okay. DC got a shitload of pushback for that, to the point
Oh,
where
yeah.
they pulped all issue copies they could find and reprinted it with the Bat Dick removed. If you have an original copy of Bat Dick, like I do, you have something that's very rare on your hands.
I think
But
Tyler has one
I
too.
have it somewhere on my shelf. Yeah.
that wasn't okay to me. The way the internet reacted to that was fucking horseshit. Why can I see Harley Quinn's ass? And I saw Harley Quinn have sex. I've seen her have sex. Why can I see that, but I cannot see Batman's penis? I want to. I want to see it. Fuck it. Is he packing?
Vision for it. I'm
Apparently
curious.
he was.
He was.
Yeah, he's a
Bruce Wayne
shower,
was
not a
hung.
grower. Yeah.
And good for him.
Could
Yeah.
be both.
Agreed.
And why not equal opportunity? I'm against that. I'm against, we can see these women in scantily clad outfits, but we can't see the men. I want equal opportunity.
I
You know
agree.
why? Because Batgirl and Wonder Woman are sexy to me. But Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent are sexy too for the people who they're for.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
We need more Speedo swimsuit issues, is what Sean's saying.
Happily.
Bring them on.
Gladly.
Well, they got
Yes.
Nothing But Nightwing is a thing, so we're on our way.
I love it.
We're on our
I
way.
love it.
You love that
Nightwing
book,
should be
right?
sexualized.
That's
He should be. You want to talk about over sexualization? Let's make that ass bigger. Fuck it.
bigger.
BBL him up.
Damn, turn
Why
the slider
not?
up.
You know how Captain America had titties for Rob
Oh,
Liefeld's
yo,
joint?
he did. He was racked up.
Get the BBL going for Nightwing.
The bat
I
butt
don't care.
lift. The bat butt lift.
The bat butt lift.
That's crazy.
I don't care.
Yo,
And
Chris
Mothman.
Anka.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Anka.
Yeah.
Chris
Dude,
Anka
yeah.
draws big women very well.
Yeah. Get Chris Anka on it. Get Chris Anka
He's doing
to draw
Spider-Man.
get him to draw a Men of DC book. Get it. And all it is our superheroes in their, skivvies. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Specifically, Cyclops and Wolverine need to be hanging out.
Sure.
Oh, Tim Seeley also wrote this year's Marvel swimsuit special, according to Hayden's Hideout.
Yes, and I think there's an argument to be said of how Tim Seeley writes women, but have that discussion, not a death threat.
Matt Fisher with the $4.99. Maybe it was just my parents, but I read every comic I could as a kid. Age ratings didn't matter.
Because you bypass them, right? Like you tell them, "Oh, it's an R
he's
game,
lying
but
to them,
I
yeah.
swear, it's an M game, but it's fine, it's okay." They just put it there.
I had Duke Nukem 64. There's you go to strip club in like level 1.
Dude, and it's not like we were doing these things in secret, right? Like our parents are walking around the house, maybe they see what you're doing, and like I'm literally playing Grand Theft Auto, picking up a woman of the night,
Hot coffee.
doing what lovers do for money, and then maybe or maybe not leaving her on the curb somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13.
You're better than me. I would use a cheat code to bring him up the top of a building, and then I would jump out of the car while they're still in it.
That's crazy.
Toxic.
I used to follow the speed limits and like trying not to
You
get caught by
nerd.
police.
Bully this guy. Bully
I
him.
did that shit too. I love playing correctly in GTA.
I used to stop
So
at the
fun.
red lights and wait, and I
no,
just be like,
I
I was
would
like,
do
oh, it's gonna
mass
take us
murder.
like, I'm like, it's gonna take us like 15 minutes to get there. Ugh, traffic.
Dude, I used to think that was going to make me such a good driver in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
You live in New York City.
I've never driven a day in my fucking life.
exactly.
Matt Fisher with another $4.99. You are killing it today, buddy.
Thank you, man.
There's a waiter at a local restaurant that asked me to get him Nightwing's calendar issue. He doesn't even read comics.
That guy knows what he wants.
That's horny. Wow.
People
Wait.
were-
Well,
I was seeing people were like fan casting Timothy Chalamet as Dick Grayson,
Oh,
and then people being like, "Nah, he got no ass. you can't put that on the
he's
screen."
gonna have to get a squat on. I saw him on some shit the other day, and I thought he was a child. I was like, "Who is this
Did you-
kid?"
Oh, Timothy Chalamet is the man. I love that guy.
I don't have a problem with him as a human. He just looked childlike to me. Like,
He's young. He's
Yeah.
young. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how old he is. But yeah, you guys get the point. Hopefully you get the point. This conversation is not about equal opportunity sex. This conversation's about our reaction to things that make us uncomfortable.
Mm.
But I personally believe that people's reaction to sex in general has something to do, not every person, some people's reaction to topics like this. Personally, if we're not going to be comfortable with SA, we got to put the violence on the back burner too, and that's not going to be happening. But I watched Game of Thrones, and there was something people were very uncomfortable with that they railed against. But I watched that show. I saw a guy get his balls cut off. I've seen multiple beheadings. I've seen all kinds of violence. One type of violence is not better or worse than another. Violence sucks. That's my mentality.
Clutching my pearls as we speak.
I don't have mine on.
C.W.
Yeah.
Gordon said Timothy Chalamet is 29.
Yeah, dude, it's a grown ass man.
He's not a young man. You said he was a young man.
Relatively speaking,
Oh, please.
we're young men.
Whatever. Thank you guys for being normal though in the chat for this kind of conversation. I appreciate it. It's good that we can have this type of talk and it be normal. Yeah, but Tom Holland doesn't look like a baby to me. There's something about Timothy Chalamet where I don't know, he just looks like a kid.
He's got a small head.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
got a
does.
small head. Yeah.
Maybe
Especially when he
that's what
shaves it.
is.
He's
Yeah.
when he shaves it, it's extra small.
Shaves it. Yeah.
He was do you know Drewski, Sean?
No.
Yes.
Oh, the black dude. The funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
like those like auditions and stuff.
Yeah.
So he just filmed one in Brooklyn with Timothy Chalamet was the judge with him.
Wow.
Yeah. I was tempted to show up. I don't know what my talent would be though.
Look at this key lime pie.
I never make key lime pie.
Damn.
By the way, I always say the black guy. That's just,
Yeah.
that's how I identify people. I'm lucky I'm black because I can get away with shit.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can, yeah.
All right. 2 things left before you are freed. Don't go anywhere because you're not free yet. First of all, I've got to shout out the rest of our lovely patrons who make this show possible every week. Thank you to Amin, the Almighty Perez, Houston, the Century Kid Murphy, Peter, Living Lightning Electrics, Young Dende, Faye Fighter Dewooty, Shalom, Paladin Warburg, Cosmic, November, Steve, Swarm Canaris, Carter, the Owl Shogunate, Scripture, the Wardens of the Word, Jack of Some Trades Cloutier, Chris, the Cure Coleman, Emperor MD Johnny, Joel Justice, Mad Max Pliskin, and Kane Connor, who joined the Palsverse earlier this week. Thank you so much, Kane.
Thank you.
We've had some people decide to depart recently. We need to replace them. It's not churn. I would say a lot of you hang around our Patreon for some time, which I really appreciate. I want to see that number go up at the end of 2025. In 2026, forget it. If you feel like you haven't had a reason to join our Patreon, 2026, we're going to give you all the reasons. Trust me. Mike Hank says, can Tyler get an ancestry test? It'd be funny if he was 1% black.
I am 2 actually.
There it is.
Yeah. It's the Black Irish where I come from, I think. That's a joke. That's Spanish. Black Irish is Spanish.
Oh, so you're not 2% black.
No, I am. It was Congolese. There was a lot of Congolese in my there was like 2% Congolese.
I don't see you as Congolese.
I do. That's all I see
The
now.
fuck does that mean? What do I know about who's Congolese?
This guy.
Sudanese.
This guy.
Sudanese? Yeah, you look more Sudanese to me. That's what I see.
It's the jaw. Giveaway. Dad giveaway.
Actually, it was Suganda was a good chunk of my thing.
I would have thought you were from Uganda.
No, Suganda.
Oh. All right.
Suganda's balls.
Set himself up for that.
I did, yeah. I was waiting for you to take the bait. I know neither of you would, so I just went for it.
Wait, wow. Are you Kane? Is that who you are? Because you're saying thank you. Are you Kane?
Or
Connor?
thank you for the show.
Oh, could be thank you for the show. That's true.
Vitro says, I'm invited to the cookout. I would do great at the cookout.
You
Yeah.
bring a good meal.
I
I
would.
imagine
I'd do
Tyler
my
would go hard.
yeah. I would do my mac and cheese with raisins.
Ew.
Oh,
You're getting kicked the fuck out.
Although,
the
like, if
cookout.
I went to a cookout, I would make a joke dish.
sure.
Just
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
make the whitest fucking thing, like those Snickers salads or whatever.
What?
You guys don't know about this? Ooh.
That was so nasty. I took mental damage.
Yeah,
I
it's like a
cannot
lot of
believe
Cool
that.
Whips. It's like Snickers and like fruit and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Gross.
Uh, might sound a silly question, but do all Americans do ancestry tests? I never will.
I would say a lot of white people love to do an ancestry test to feel a little ethnic,
Yep.
A little seasoned.
just to
Yep.
be a little seasoned. Yeah.
And my personal belief is that all of that is data collection. You're paying.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it all goes into different systems to just be able to break out into
23andMe was actually caught selling their data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vile.
I
I
forget what I
fucking
did.
hate that. Hey, Mad Max is in the chat. Good to see you, brother. He says, hey, pals, thanks for the origin. It's amazing. Sorry I've been missing in action, but still loving the content, fellas. Keep up the good work. Right back at you. You keep up the good work. I am sure, Mad Max, that in your life, what you do, whatever you do, you're the man. So keep being the man, brother. Aaron Ruiz wants Survivor Series predictions. I am excited. I'm going to go watch Survivor Series with some friends. I'm looking forward to it now because I really feel like the Survivor Series teams are quite strong. Tyler, do you have predictions?
I'm so out of like I'm just not hyped for Survivor Series this year.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just not in my mirror right now.
All right. I'll run it quick. I got Stephanie Vicaire winning unless there's some twin magic, in which case I'll be fucking mad. She's facing off with Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio and John Cena. Somehow, some way, Dominic Mysterio is coming home with that Intercontinental title because there's no reason why John Cena versus Gunther should be for the belt. The women's War Games match I have going to the faces. I think the heels are going to lose. And then in the men's War Games match, I got the heels winning.
Yeah. You think AJ Lee's getting the pin?
On Becky, yeah, I think that would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that makes sense.
What? You guys know who gets the pin? That's crazy that the stories are like that, dude.
Yeah.
I've been watching wrestling for 30 years, so it's very predictable. Once you've been watching it for a certain amount of time, it becomes highly predictable. Yeah. That doesn't take away the fun for me, though. I enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's all the kayfabe, right?
Yes, there you go.
He's
And
learning.
then I wanted to read off the results of this poll. Do you want to see Dennis Kemp more at Marvel or DC? Keep him a free agent, 40%, Marvel 35, DC 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's play the GOAT game.
Yes, let's do it.
Fingers
All right, who's
crossed,
it gonna
dude.
be? Who's doing it?
feel like I've
Just
been-
Sean.
This is my
Oh.
third week in a row, I think.
Is it the first time just being you?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
It almost
get the
landed on
poll
all of us, which would have been fun.
That
All
would've
right,
been fun.
what character is it gonna be, Sean?
I'm gonna get fucked.
You might.
Not in the way I want to.
Oh no, you might. Okay, you got Laura Kitty.
Hey! All right.
Wolverine herself.
All righty then. I got the timer here, 45 seconds for me, starting. Laura Kinney, Wolverine, X-23, whatever you call her, you better call her the GOAT. She represents not only lineage, because she is the spawn of Wolverine, the best at what he does, but not so. Laura Kinney, in fact, is the best at what she does. The only spawn of Wolverine who could have taken up the mantle when my man died, because she is the only one who has lived a life that makes her the kind of person who can not only get into the trenches and do the murder thing that she does better than anybody, but she also has a soft spot. She's got a heart. She's got love. She's got a relationship with Prodigy. Bring it on. I love Laura Kinney, Wolverine.
You just peeked your mic.
Hell yeah, I did, because I love interracial relationships.
Hey, let's go.
I like how even before we started talking, people were like, easy W, easy W. No convincing needed.
Well, it's about whether I sold you, not what you think about the character. To be fair.
Typical Marco Polo, too. It's not just one or the other. It's
It
always.
is.
No, you're saying Logan is better. As no? That is not.
Yeah.
That's not the question. That has nothing to do with the question. The question is about me.
And also, X23 up. You're dead naming her already.
No.
X23, we're talking about Wolverine for the purposes of this conversation.
Guys, only read in the parentheses. Don't read the editorialization.
Crazy, Marco. Wow.
Got to spice it up.
Now, you left the bay leaves in, is what you did there.
Too many bay leaves. I've done that once.
I remember the first time I cooked with bay leaves, I didn't realize you had to take them out. And I bit into one, and I was like, oh.
They're terribly bitter.
I don't even know what that is.
You ever get like rice and beans, and then you have like the hard leaf in it?
I take that out.
Exactly,
Yeah,
you're supposed to.
to.
It adds a lot of flavor to stuff though. But you're supposed to take it out after you're done using it for cooking. It was sometimes like Chipotle left it in once, and I'm eating my burrito. Fucking bay leaf comes out. That shit is sharp.
They don't give a fuck about you.
I love Chipotle, man. I can't help it. I love my corporate slop bowl.
Yo.
Vote. Go ahead.
No, he said corporate slop. So, yep. 153rd Pokemon too, Bayleaf.
It's true.
That's where my mind went. Yeah. Vote. Get your vote in. There are way too many people here to have that few votes. Let's get it done. Then I will free you. Aaron Ruiz, we all agree that Talon was ass, though, right?
No, I like Talon.
Wait. Talon. Who's Talon?
Talon was after Court of Owls. They had that like one Talon that had his own solo book for a bit.
Oh yeah.
Right. No, I like Talon.
Yeah, I like
What's wrong
Talon
Who
too.
even was the character? It was just Talon, right? Like it wasn't even. Is there named?
He did, yeah, I think so, but it was just some guy, like I don't
Right.
think he was anyone that we would have cared about.
He eventually joined the Secret Six, I think.
CW Gordon says Talon ruled what? That's my Laura. Wait, who are we talking about?
The other Talon, sorry. Talon was the one that came out of the Krakoan prison, not prison, the thing when she was split. That's the one that dated Prodigy.
Awesome.
That was the one, her and
love
Prodigy, when she was Talon then. Forgot,
Yes. How can you say that about her, Aaron? I thought I liked you, now I don't. What the fuck? How can you say that? She wasn't ass. She was amazing. And she dated Prodigy. Get out of here. All right. Next month, December is coming up. The next time that we are live with you, it will be December. That will be Thursday for Pals Pulls.
Yep.
8 p.m. Eastern. Monday, Pals Previews drops. Make sure you check that out. Then before you know it, we'll be right back here. It'll be Saturday again. We'll be doing this show. Thank you for all the support this month. Mad Max Pliskin closing out the stream by becoming a channel member at the VI Pal tier. Love to see it. Thank you so much, brother. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Nomination threads will go up soon for December's book club. It's going to be Vertigo themed, so DC's Vertigo stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you. November's been great. Make this